Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another Wednesday of TLU News. My name is John, and this is my wife, Ash.
It's me, Ash.
Yes. And hi, sorry, today time caught up to us. I am super tired. I needed
And
to
my
eat,
our internet is acting stupid
and the
on
internet
my
is
side.
like, I don't know.
So
We're trying to work on a new placement where
yeah.
different location that
Mm-hmm.
we have to go. By the way, um, I can hear myself.
Mm.
I think from your headset.
And how do I change that?
I think you can go at Cam and Mike below.
Is it better now?
Hello, 1, 2. Yes,
It's better now.
yeah. What
Okay.
did you do?
Echo cancellation. Ya tú
Interesting.
sabes. Ya tú sabes.
Interesting.
Oh, my hair.
Interesting.
My hair is
Yes,
like all over the place, but it is what it is. Let's go.
you look perfectly fine. Yes.
Ah!
Yeah, no, today has been a doozy of a day. Today it's like I didn't get to sleep last night. I didn't sleep
Yeah.
well. It's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But I had a good day at work. It's just tiresome. And
Mm-hmm.
then I needed to eat. I ate my stuff. Otherwise, I was gonna be like,
It
welcome
was
to
gonna be
TLU.
moody,
Welcome to TLU News.
and now he's every time he eats, after he eats, he gets tired. So this is what you're getting.
Yeah, I'm trying
No
to.
coffee. No coffee today. No
I'm trying
coffee
to.
today.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay there to maintain this. But yeah. So what do we got for the week, Ash? What have we done?
Where's the banner? Hey, there's people
Hey,
here. Wecha, the
I'm
man
here.
me.
Hello,
What is
yeah, the
up?
man.
¿Cómo
I was
estamos?
like,
Llegó Sparrow Wolf.
que la que hay? I was like,
Montado en el dragón.
we're never gonna see Man Me till another tournament. I was like, yeah, we're not gonna see them
No,
till
he's
another tournament.
he told me that he was gonna show up tomorrow to see us watch us play Cuphead. Jesus Christ!
Oh my jeez.
Did
Oh
you
my god, you
forget?
just
Oh
remind us.
my jeez. So guys, this week on
Ah.
the Legacy universe, I want to show you guys. First of all, we have a merch store. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Nah, I was just reading comments here from the Man Me.
We have a merch store, so if you're interested in getting Legacy Masters merchandise, we have shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and mugs for sale with our section that we pick a game and we finish it up until the end. So you can visit the link down below, teespring.com/store/the-legacy-universe to get your merch. And I want to do a special announcement because I'm really excited because today we finally have our first design. And I'm really excited. It's based off Legacy Masters. So you guys are going to get the first look at this. We are aiming to put this on a t-shirt and it's going to be in our store.
Yes.
And I think it resembles us really well while we play the Legacy Masters.
Before we do,
Mm-hmm.
let me just say hi to a couple people that we're getting.
Yeah. Hola,
Hello,
bendiciones.
hello, Mimi. Opinion Kong One. Enough said.
Enough said.
I don't know what movie you were looking.
Yeah. Hablamos de eso ahorita. We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that in a moment. You know, it's
We'll talk about that later.
I mean, what movie? What movie era sopa?
Sopa de macaco.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Ay,
Y mira
Dios
que yo
mío.
iba al otro, pero
Sí, I was Team Kong.
you know, they le hicieron
Nacho, le dieron senda pela, senda pela.
Uy, hay
Oye,
sufrimiento.
No, la vamos a pasar bien hoy. Metaverse. Un poquito. Bueno,
I mean,
depende.
Yeah. In a section. Yeah. We're gonna there probably will be. Saludando. Is there an argument happening?
Anda, paisi. Bueno, chico, pero es que la.
Yeah.
I mean, it was clear in the movie who won.
Yeah. There's an argument. Ole.
Yeah. Ole.
Hello,
legacy. You're approaching me?
Who? What?
What?
You're approaching me? Who's approaching
What?
you?
What?
Yo, you better lock the door. Lock the door. Don't let anybody approach you in your house, in your bedroom. Lock the door. And, bueno, ya veo sufrimiento y negación de los que eran Team Kong. Yeah.
Hey,
JoJo reference.
JoJo reference.
Oh, JoJo. Oh, Mojo Jojo?
Mojo Jojo?
Mojo Jojo? That's what you mean?
What?
I think so.
What?
I think that's what he's talking about. Mojo Jojo.
I don't know.
Mojo Jojo. Okay. But yeah, let's show it.
This was done by Saturn_Strawberry on Instagram. So if you guys are looking for an artist to make a logo or a nice drawing for your Twitch channel or something personal.
Wait. I'm so sorry.
What?
Sparrow just subscribed.
Oh, Sparrow.
Oh, shit.
Hey. Anda, pal.
Yes. Damn.
A mí no me sale aquí.
Yeah,
yo estoy loca.
Because I'm looking at the stream on the other side.
And, es que no, se supone que salga en el chat. That's crazy.
It doesn't. StreamYard doesn't let you.
No, yo estoy en Twitch, loco.
Yeah. Horrible. Oh, man. Yeah, no.
Pero está bien, yo confío en ti.
Because right here, 4 minutes ago, I subscribed for 3 months at Tier 1, Sparrow.
Nice.
Sparrow, ya tú sabes,
Thank you, Sparrow. Ahora me salió. Es que eso fue al principio.
Yeah, it was 4 minutes ago. You guys know that on Wednesdays, I don't have the ability to show the entrance. And if I do, it's like super silent. There's nothing. So we're trying to get to do this on Wednesdays. What do you call it? On OBS regularly, so that we can also do this. And also, there might be something wrong with Twitch because it's only showing a certain amount of viewers, and we are seeing more viewers in the chat. So
what do you mean?
So it's showing. Oh, now it updated. See, something's wrong with.
No. Remember that StreamYard takes its time to update on the views and all that stuff. So
no, I'm watching it on Twitch.
No, Twitch tenía 7.
Oh, then I'm drunk. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna interrupt you no more. There we go.
Okay, so as I was saying, if you guys are looking for an artist, we definitely recommend Saturn_Strawberry. By the way, thank you to Sparrow Wolf because he recommended this artist to us. And she made the coolest design of what Legacy Masters is when John plays horror. So I'm going to show it in 3, 2, 1.
Boom! Yeah!
Hey! Who is that? Oh, we're in the opposite sides. That's funny.
Oh, we're on the opposite. Wait. We're on the opposite sides? Wait, I can fix that.
And then we got to do the same faces. Ready?
And then
1, 2, 3. Does that work?
I think so. No tengo la barba. I don't have the beard.
Yeah. But thank you so much to Saturn_Strawberry. She made this awesome design, and this is going to be available in the store as a T-shirt starting this week. Maybe tomorrow. We will post it on social media. So we're really excited. This came out super, 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 super freaking cool, and we're gonna keep working with her. So we're really excited. It's
fantastic. I didn't even look like that.
Another thing is that on Monday we finally reached 100 followers here on Twitch. So yay!
Oh my god!
And we
Photo HUD. Thanks to Photo HUD. Photo HUD was the 100th follower.
And right now we're at 101. Yesterday we had a somebody who was following us from France.
Yeah, 101. Kalimata?
No.
Kilimata.
Something. I don't know.
Kilimata, yeah.
Kilimata? Okay.
Kilimata,
I don't remember the name.
Yes. Yo, this conversation right there is getting like crazy. There's denial of people knowing that Godzilla actually won. This is crazy.
Ok, pero mira, también a mí dice, me están destruyendo aquí. Puede ser que Godzilla haya ganado, pero a mí siempre me va a gustar Kong. Está bien, a mí me gusta Kong también.
Pero eso no fue lo que tú dijiste.
No, pero
That's not what you said at the beginning.
The clear winner of this film was Godzilla. No, ustedes son.
And we got y tiene Kong one no set. Ya entonces opinión. It's like
oh
legit.
My God. Ya saben que va a estar, it's going to be in the store. Sí, mano. Y the thing is, you know what's the funny thing is that you need an iguana on that picture. We're going to, esa está buena, Bianca. Saludos a Bipolet, que we were playing Overwatch. There's like a, there's like, there's like a cafecito, sí. Exacto.
I haven't drunk my coffee. We're probably going to have another design with the coffee. We haven't had our coffee. I haven't. Maybe I'll make it in one where Ash is actually doing the news. I'll make it so that I can and get that jolt. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, that design was made by Saturn_Strawberry. She's on Instagram, so if you guys need anything, she is very quick. Like we sent her a sketch last week, and today she emailed me. She was like, "This is done and done," and she did an amazing job. I love this picture. I love John's expression. It's the best thing that I have ever seen. And
for those
and she drew look closely next to the TV. She drew a PlayStation 5, guys.
Yeah,
it's right there. And I was like, what? And you know, this was based on a sketch that John did that looks nothing like this, which is really funny, right?
Well, technically, okay, like now you're insulting me. Now you're insulting me. It's like, okay, wait a minute.
I mean,
like, you know how I draw. You know I draw amazing. The reason why the sketch that I sent her was crap, it was because I was in the middle of work and I said, yo, I've had an idea and I just drew it like, and I told Ash,
we look like this.
Yo, and I told Ash, send it like this. She's an artist. We understand each other. She'll get the clue. And she got it. And that was the idea. She got the idea like completely. It was it. Literally what I drew, the base of what I drew, like I literally draw her. It's exactly this. I drew her, Ash, being like, okay, cool, bro. Looking at me. I drew myself screaming. But the difference between
monster.
Yeah, I even draw her the monster in terms of I have an idea that the monster is coming out of the TV. She got it. And the monster, while Ash was actually thinking in the bubble cool, I was thinking of what I was seeing in the TV, which was the monster coming out of it. Yeah. And the difference that this has is that my form, if you're seeing it on the screen, is to the right, but I drew it to the left. But she got it even better because it's giving more space to Ash so that she can be part of the picture. And so it is amazing. Honestly, mine was like 10% compared to this. This is like 2,000.
And another awesome thing that I have to say that I sent her our emotes, but I think she based it off a picture that I sent her.
Yeah,
of us in real life, because I told her, I was like, just use this as inspiration, but we want you to design this picture like at 100%. So we're really happy with that. We have some great ideas coming up for, you know, special t-shirts and merchandise for you guys, but this one is going to be available probably later tonight or tomorrow. I will send it on the Discord if you are in our Discord community, so you guys can check it out. And then I'm going to post it on social media because we have other designs. We have a Throw It Into the Universe t-shirt that we launched, and we have a Legacy Universe t-shirt with the Puerto Rican flag.
Oh yeah, and more flags to come.
More flags to come, but it looks really cool.
It looks really cool.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, I wanted to talk about the schedule. This week we have been streaming nonstop. I think the only day that we're not going to be streaming here on Twitch is going to be on Friday. So on Sunday we did not have Cuphead because I wasn't feeling well. But on Monday we finally completed Ratchet and Clank. Yesterday we played Remnant from the Ashes. That I don't know if he's going to be around, but shout out to X, who he came into the game and he saved us from dying.
Yeah, X, oh my god.
Yes. Today we are here in TLU. Let's talk about it. And then tomorrow we're going to be playing Cuphead. We're going live anytime from 7 to 7:30. And then on Saturday, we are still picking a game to play because we finished Ratchet and Clank. Also, the Ratchet and Clank giveaway is over, but do not fret because John has a subscriber giveaway of MLB The Show 2021 with Fernando Tatis Jr. on the cover. All you have to do is, if you're a subscriber here on this channel, all you have to redeem is 5,000 legacy points, and then that's going to be your one entry to win this game. You can win it on PS4, PS5, or Xbox. So far, I think we have 3 people for that one as well.
Yeah. Hey, the less people, the better for the 3 people that are actually there.
Yeah. And also, before we start with the news, I want to say congrats to Joncito Bonito, who won the Ratchet and Clank Funko Pop. And, since Joncito Bonito won, we decided to give a second Funko Pop, which was won by Spider Popo. So Spider Popo and Joncito Bonito were the winners of the Ratchet and Clank Funko Pop. And that's going to be all for the Legacy Universe per se. If I have any more details, then I will be sending it through the Discord or our social media.
Okay, so there is a few things to talk about, and I see that there's a lot going on in the chat, talking in between.
Saludo.
Hey, Noe!
¿Cómo está? ¿Qué la que hay?
Taino is here as well.
Nice. Saludo. Well, aquí estamos. Sorry.
Ahí estamos.
Saludos, Taino.
Fuerte por ahí para abajo.
Sí, sorry.
For Friday live stream, there's a lot. Okay, that's a lot of comments here, guys.
Yeah.
The Cuphead shirt that Sparrow and I talked about. Well, we're still in talks. We are discussing it. We don't know yet. That's still in veremos. En un veremos. We'll look into that. But yeah, let's jump into the news that we got for the day, and we're gonna keep talking about Godzilla later on because that is actually one of the spotlights of the week that we do have. But starting off, we're gonna start off with the gaming. And first things first, this is something that you guys know. Then whoever is actually part of the Legacy Universe knows that I am very familiar with this section of gameplay, and it is a horror gameplay, but it contains to a new game called Abandoned, the new survival horror for Sony. This game is actually still in development, and for those who don't know, I'm going to share the page with you guys so that you guys can see exactly what I am watching. But this was pretty much announced today, if I am not mistaken, about Sony trying to create this new horror survival game where they leave you stray, with nothing you have to find and go throughout the entire woods or wherever the game is based off of. But here it is. There's a small showing of this, and it's Abandoned. It's a new survival title with a focus on realism and immersion as you escape the woods. Now, what the heck is in the woods?
Do you want to play this in Legacy Masters?
Oh, of course I want to play this. Hello. How am I not gonna do this? But let me show you this something right here. Okay, so here it is. Abandoned. It's a cinematic survival simulator. Hits on PS5 later this year. It looks like it's actually in the 4th quarter of the year, which that means after I believe it's October, starting September, leading to October. And this is pretty much a message from who is the director. But this actually explains that the story is centered around Jason Longfield, who wakes up in a strange forest, abandoned and not remembering how he got there. Jason soon finds out that he was kidnapped and brought there for a dark purpose. Fighting for his survival, his main goal is escape. We got another Outlast here. Now, realistic character interaction. We want to deliver a uniquely personal gameplay experience, one that feels realistic. Every event has influence on your character. If Jason is out of breath after sprinting, or is afraid, his firing accuracy will suffer. I like that.
La madre.
Yes.
That means I'm going to be so bad in this game.
Yes, I like that. Unlike action shooter titles, firing weapons in Abandoned will be realistically slow. You will need to be tactical in order to survive. Yo, yes. And the development, our studio is focused on crafting and a cinematic style first-person story. This is not fast-paced shooter in which you just run and aim and shoot. Abandon requires you to hide and plan every shot before pulling the trigger. We want you to be nervous come each and every enemy encounter, to be aware that a wrong move can be a deciding factor between surviving combat scenario or not.
The question is it like Remnant from the Ashes that you die and everything changes? Because let me tell you something. Like, we were playing this game last night, and that had me effed up. The fact that you die and then your enemies change, the area changes, and I was just like so overwhelmed last night. But it was a fun stream.
Yeah. Oh, Noemi Sanchez dice, is there an echo or is it just me? Is there an echo?
Pero bueno, everybody said that it's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's you, Noemi. What are you doing? You want me to go crazy here? Don't say stuff like that.
The man me says, for those who don't know, Friday Night Funkin' is a rhythm game with a keyboard that's free and hard, and they should play cuz.
What?
Yo no procesó nada de eso. For those who don't know, Friday Night Funkin' is a rhythm game with a keyboard that's free and hard, and they should play cuz. So he wants us to play that game. He recommended that game for us.
Oh, okay.
Mira, Pati, sorry.
Sorry.
No te preocupes.
No, you're good. You're good. Tú estás bien. You're good, Abby. Oh, the Sparrow redeemed his points for MLB The Show.
Pues vamos a ponerlo en la lista.
For the giveaway.
4 people.
And the man me, for us to play that game, what you got to do is redeem the points.
Redeem your points?
I split the message. Oh, he said he split the message. Wait.
What?
He said he split the message. Well, it's on a Friday night. That's what he did. See? He didn't. So, for those who don't know, Friday Night Funky is a rhythm game.
Because it's on a Friday night.
Yeah, because, well, it's on a Friday night.
Hoy estamos al gato.
Oh, man. Okay, so let's see here. From the comment section. Nope. Okay, están hablando entre ellos. Well, anyway, just to finalize this news, the immersion through the DualShock wireless controller and 3D audio. If anybody does have a PlayStation 5, this is actually, it's looking like it's going to be an exclusive and only PlayStation 5. We wanted to emphasize the realism through users' immersion. This would not be possible without the DualSense wireless controller. So the DualSense wireless controller is just only for the PlayStation 5. Players will feel each and every interaction during gameplay, such as being struck by a bullet. So we know that you get shot, somebody's shooting at you. Pulling the trigger on a loaded or unloaded gun will feel different. If whoever doesn't play Call of Duty, or whoever's played Call of Duty, if you do not adjust the sensitivity of the controller of the DualSense, you will feel like you're pulling the trigger of an actual gun. Like it will and it will make you push hard, like you're actually pulling the trigger of a gun. When I felt that, I felt like, whoa, this is amazing. But I am not going to use it because it actually lowers my what is it? My competitiveness. It lowers it. It's so real. That's the point. But it's really good. Equally 3D audio will help shape your decisions and tactics using the accurate positioning of gunshots out in the wilds to help decide your next move. So make sure that you do play this game with your headset because it will actually give you the full power of a 3D audio. And now the power of the PlayStation 5, Now, the power of the PlayStation 5, our team is still unraveling the power of PS5, but we've made amazing progress so far. The console allows us to process high-quality motion capture. What? All running at 60 frames per second and rendered at a native 4K resolution. Okay, so
what it's better. It's on PS5.
Yeah, what this is saying is the high-quality motion capture is like, you know how certain first-person games, they actually lack a little bit of how realistic the character is moving. Mm-hmm. Now it looks like they're actually trying to do the best they can to immerse this into a realistic movement and function, even though you only see the hand of the character. Okay. We're making sure that the environmental quality is as close to the real thing as possible. In all, the result is realistic graphics, smooth character animations, and minimal loading screens. Yeah, so that is pretty much it for Abandon. I don't know how excited you guys are for this game, but you know me, I like to play horror games.
I think it would make for a good game to play on Twitch.
Yes, those who've seen already, we've played Outlast Resident Evil. Even the design that is shown explains exactly what happens when I play horror games. You can make memes and stuff like that. So
when we play horror games, please refer to this picture on the screen.
Yes.
If anything.
Know that this is a very accurate to a realistic situation.
For sure. For sure.
No, this is the closest thing to realistic as it gets.
Yes.
So let's jump into the next gaming news, and it's going to be the last one of this section. For those who actually enjoy the game, MLB The Show, boom! Why Major League Baseball expanded the show to Xbox and Game Pass. And now, for those who don't know, MLB The Show was exclusively only made for PlayStation. Now, it looks like since last year, this is the first year that the game is actually expanded to other systems. And I will read the article as it goes. And you know what? Let me share it with you guys as well so that you guys can see exactly what I am watching, at least for this article right here. Bow. Okay, so Sony comments on deal to bring MLB The Show 21 to Xbox and Game Pass. So it was Major League Baseball's decision, so like the big dog, like actually Major League's decision to expand the franchise to new platforms outside of PlayStation, the publisher says. A spokesperson for PlayStation has clarified part of the reasons why the company is bringing its MLB The Show 21 to Xbox and Game Pass. This representative told Inverse that it was all about expanding the appeal and reach of the MLB The Show series. It was MLB's decision to do this, the spokesperson said. And I quote, as part of the goal for this year's game, MLB decided to bring the franchise to more players and baseball fans. A PlayStation representative told the site, this decision provides a unique opportunity to further establish MLB The Show as the primary brand for baseball video games. Which technically it is not the only, as it says, it's not the only baseball game out there, but it is actually the AAA baseball game. There's like A, double A, probably A and a half. This is not that even close. But according to Inverse, the decision to bring MLB The Show 21 came directly straight from MLB, Major Leagues. Ask about the deal to bring MLB The Show 21 to Game Pass. A spokesperson from Microsoft said, we curated the library with the diversity of our 18 million members in mind. Major League Baseball, however, did not respond to the Inverse request for comment. Okay. I got confused. Sorry, guys. MLB The Show 21 is the first PlayStation published game to come to Xbox. Thanks to Game Pass, subscribers on Xbox and the cloud can play MLB The Show 21 as part of their monthly subscription, while people on Sony's own PlayStation hardware must pay $70 for it. Xbox Game Pass had 18 million subscribers by Microsoft's latest count, and launching MLB The Show on Xbox opens up the game to a much larger audience than the PlayStation alone. I am only a PlayStation dude. What's happening? Why are you laughing?
Tú no no se dio cuenta. Bianca fue la única que se dio cuenta, yo creo.
What?
You didn't see when I came back and everything just went dark? You didn't see?
What? No. I seriously? No,
I came back and this happened. And I was like,
oh, seriously?
Bianca fue la única que se dio cuenta. Ella dijo, te tiraste un gym.
No, man, I didn't notice. I was focused on the news. But qué chistecito el tuyo. Qué chistecito.
¿Por qué siempre me pasa algo en vivo? ¿Por qué? Always, every time I'm live, even here or on
That's
reload.
what makes the money. Something. That's what makes the money.
Mira.
Oh, el baile de... el baile de what the fuck am I doing?
Oh, okay. Que chito, ¿viste?
Que chito, ¿verdad que chito?
Ya.
Mano, man.
Machino, te quería interrumpir because you were so in it with the news and I was like, no se dio cuenta.
You better.
Okay, sigue.
You know, I forgot to add something to our freaking live, but we're going to do it in a different... Yeah, it's about AOT. And I discovered something that I don't want to tell anybody, but...
Then why would you add it?
Okay, wait. Okay, let's focus on MLB. Let's focus on MLB.
You're weird. Okay.
Anyway, I was just right on a theory. And you were right on a theory as well. Anyway, yeah, because the manga ended. Okay, anyway, MLB The Show. Yes, so MLB The Show is actually new this year to Xbox, as I explained. And people from Xbox will actually get the free game on Game Pass. Now, the thing about Game Pass is that you actually have to pay for it. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, please, anybody that knows about this, I haven't looked it up. I think I knew. I actually read it at one point, but I forgot.
Isn't that like the PlayStation Now thing that I have? That you pay monthly?
Yes, but different at the same time, because what Game Pass does is that it actually gives you a brand new games that are coming out for free.
Sí, PS Now es como que old ones. Pero
PS
I saw
But
I saw today that the Avengers is gonna come out on PlayStation Now next month.
For free?
Or for free. I think it's gonna be free. If not, it's gonna be on the PlayStation Now, pero
yeah. So what I've heard and I saw right now, if you actually join the Game Pass, you have the choice of 3 different plans. So you got the console plan, which is $9 a month. You get access to over 100 quality games, new games added all the time, Xbox Game Studio titles the same day as release, and member discounts and deals. Now, added to that, you get also includes the EA Play, which is on PC. If you get that, first month is for $1 if you get it through PC. Now, if you get the ultimate one, this is actually a gold one with free perks, including in-game content and partners offers, exclusive member discounts, and over 100 games in PC, Android, mobile devices. So it's pretty much a joint membership. Like Game Pass is pretty good. Now, what I've heard of Game Pass, and I believe we actually talked upon this like a while back, probably a month or two, is that Game Pass, and this was on Reload, Game Pass was actually going to increase their prices. At some time that Microsoft actually wanted to do this. So it pretty much starts off like about $24.99. Yeah, it's pretty much an extra membership outside of your online gameplay membership that you have. So if you want to play online, you have to pay for Game Pass if you get those games for free, or if you want to get that library. And if you want to play online, you have to pay at least the $59, I believe, or $69. But it's I believe it's $59.99 monthly. So it is, I mean, yearly. So it is like the PlayStation Plus. But yeah, that's pretty much Game Pass, and it's free. Yeah, it's pretty. Oh, okay, I see. What? Yes, free on PlayStation now.
PlayStation Now. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bianca.
And am I a sinner for singing the AOT intros but not watching the show?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. You son of a. I'm kidding. Yes, you are, bro. Why are you not watching
sinning. You are sinning so badly right now.
Well,
I can't even tell you.
Singing. I am singing so badly. Yes.
No.
Oh, yo, Mammy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Seriously.
Not true.
Anyway,
you gotta watch that.
Yeah, that's the information we got for today. I have a PlayStation. I don't mind paying the $70 because that way.
My question is, do you think that maybe they expanded it to, the Xbox and Game Pass because of the PlayStation 5 situation?
What PlayStation 5 situation?
That a lot of people can't get the PlayStation 5. And I know that you can get it on PlayStation 4. But a lot of people that haven't gotten the PlayStation 5 have resorted to getting an Xbox because it's been simpler.
I don't think so. I really, really don't think so because... Again, a decision like this cannot happen within a month of the game's release. The news can come out within a month of the game's release. But again, there's different codings that you have to do. And it takes months for this to actually be in preparation. It's just like, creating a game. So this was already a decision that was probably decided mid last year or at the beginning of last year's game, that next year's game was going to be stretched. And again, this is an MLB. This is MLB's decision, not the San Diego Studios, which is the creator of the game. San Diego Studios is the one that creates the game, but MLB is the one that decides what happens with that game. Major League Baseball actually decided that they wanted to expand their audience for Xbox. I am perfectly fine that it expands to Xbox. What I have a problem is when it ends up expanding to PC gaming.
Oh yeah,
if you have
he doesn't like PC.
I hate the PC, and the reason why I hate the PC is because I would love playing games on the PC. I would freaking hate to play multiplayer games on the PC because there is no room for no cheaters. There is no room for no coding. Not to say that the consoles don't have them, but is compared to PC, consoles are like, you can't even see them because the only thing that they get is like the aimbot. But on PC, you can redo the coding. You can do a whole bunch of shit that I hate. I don't like it. And it actually sucks up the fun out of games. And as I've said in my Call of Duty videos and in YouTube, I will never, ever, ever buy a battle pass in Call of Duty. And if MLB The Show ends up on PC, I will never, ever, ever again, which I do, but never, ever again spend money on the game for stuffs to buy players, because what is the point of buying the best players in the game? And, that's the advantage that you get because you can still earn your players while you actually continue and progress through the game. But what is the point of me getting players of 99 overall than if somebody that hacks the game can beat my ass with an overall player of 70? Because that's what's going to happen if it gets to PC and it gets hacked.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what you have or what you do, or if you're a better skilled player, like in Call of Duty, you can be the greatest player in the world, but if somebody is ghosting and you can't see them and shoots them from below the ground, you're not winning that one. Like, you're not.
Yeah.
So, and that happens a lot with the PC gamers. I'm sorry, PC gamers, but if you're a cheater, you suck. If you're not a cheater, good for you, man. I like you already. All right. So that's it for me on gaming. If you guys disagree with me, if you guys feel like I'm being too harsh on PC gamers,
put the fight.
Multiplayer and cheaters,
let's fight in the chat.
Let me know.
Get to it.
Or else I'm going to do that. Okay, sorry. Okay. Anyway, yes, let's jump. I'm going to pass it to Ash. Ash, it's me. Take it away.
Hey guys, let's jump into. Oh wait, you got to delete that. How do you take that off? There we go.
You press that.
Oh really? Let's step into the movie/TV universe, and the first news that we're going to talk about is the fact that Sony is set to launch the Aquaverse theme park in Thailand. Isn't that interesting? Let me put a picture for you guys. So basically, Sony has announced that it's going to open the Aquaverse theme park in Thailand alongside Columbia Pictures. So this is going to be a partnership between Columbia Pictures and Sony, and it is going to be located in the seaside city of Bang Saray, Thailand, and it's expected to begin opening in October 2021. But this rolling opening is supposed to culminate in a full opening sometime in 2022. So what can we expect from this theme park? Basically, there's going to be attractions with Men in Black, Ghostbusters, and there's going to be a lazy river themed by Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That is going to be titled Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs Swallow Falls River Adventure. But that's not going to be the only franchise from Sony that we are going to see in this theme park, as it is also planned to include Bad Boys, with the Bad Boys Raceway, which is going to be an area with high-speed go-kart tracks, and the Hotel Transylvania kid-friendly zone that's going to be included in the park as the park's largest water attraction with hundreds of features. The movie Jumanji is also going to be included with Jumanji Jungle Adventure, where jungle-themed water slides await. So I think this is going to be pretty freaking cool. When I saw this news, I actually was thinking about the gaming aspect of Sony. I don't know why, because I was talking to, I think it was Bipolet a few weeks ago, and I was discussing that there may be a possibility that Sony is set to launch some of their titles, possibly through a theme park. And if you guys didn't know, Thailand is actually the place where they love to include movies or movie companies as a theme park. Like, I understand that there's like a Paramount theme park over there, and the attractions are not as glitzy, as glamorous as Disney, but it's like an expansion for them. I think also in Thailand they are going to include a Hunger Games theme park over there. So we'll see how this looks. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I've had the opportunity to see the other theme parks in Thailand, and I guess they look cool. They're just not as innovative and big as the Disney ones in terms of the mechanics. They're all very like straightforward and simple theme parks. So we have to see how this one works out. But I'm very intrigued with specifically the whole Bad Boys attraction. That's going to be like a race cart, and I think I'm also intrigued with the Jumanji adventure that's going to be in this theme park. I don't know if you heard me, but I was talking about that I thought that it was going to be like an expansion of the Sony gaming, like PlayStation Studios thing, which I still think it could be a possibility. And I included this news because I'm a huge theme park nerd. Like I love theme parks. I watch my videos on theme parks, and
I know.
I am a nerd. Oh, look, Kilatoma's here. Hi.
Hey, Kilatoma. I am worried for the condition of work for the employee.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. There was a lot of people when I was in college. There was a lot of people encouraging me to do the Disney College program, which, hey, if you've done it, that's super awesome and all that stuff. But everybody would tell me that the hours, like the condition is, it's pretty bad. Like the long hours that you have to stay in the park and then study at night. And it's what she says as well. You know, Thailand is known for doing this. So I guess we'll see. See. But Thailand right now is becoming like a staple of theme parks. Like I was mentioning, there's a theme park with Paramount Studios, I think. And they're very simple rides, but there's a lot of people that go and visit these parks. And that's the other thing. The Hunger Games one that is coming out that I mentioned as well. So
yeah, but the thing about that is like, I understand Kilatoma, what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
And now, in the aspect of the audience, the people that want to go there and actually visit, it's going to be exciting in that sense. Where, like you said, they're expanding their movie universe and their gaming universe into theme parks, which Sony has a bunch to actually use from the theme park aspect. Because not only that, they can actually add Spider-Man. They have the right still to Spider-Man.
I guess we'll see.
Or do they not?
Well, I mean, I think Disney is really trying to.
No, yeah.
Disney's
What?
really.
Never
They're
mind.
trying
I
to.
know.
Yeah, I think Disney. And remember, you have to understand as well that the only reason why any of the Avengers are not featured in Orlando is because Universal Studios actually bought the rights to have not Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure. They bought the rights to have those characters in their parks, and there's like this weird rule that they can stay in that area of the theme park as long as it's not like a few miles next to the Disney one. So that's why all of the attractions with Spider-Man and Iron Man and the Avengers Pavilion, that's going to be in California. Because in California, the Marvel superhero island doesn't exist.
Yeah. So yeah, that's I guess what we got to. We just have to wait and see because this is promising, but you know.
But it's also part of a project that I think Columbia Pictures had a theme park, but then it didn't go through. So now they're doing this in partnership, and they're taking over apparently an Amazon theme park that was supposed to premiere in Thailand, which I have no idea how that would work.
What?
So yeah.
All right,
so
this is getting weird.
Yeah, they're gonna take part of that project because it didn't go through.
A theme park with mailboxes.
I think. Can you imagine? They're gonna have like the races of the delivery drivers. Who can deliver? Who can deliver the quickest?
An attraction of Jack Ryan. Or they could do a field type of like what do you call it?
They can do a stunt show.
What do you call it in English?
I don't know.
Like gocha. Oh my god, paintball guns.
Paintball.
Jack Ryan paintball.
I think Jack Ryan would make for a great stunt show, like the Indiana stunt show that they have in Disney. So
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see if this works or not.
If these things come up, it's because somebody had a good idea. Now, whether it is a good idea for everybody else, we just gotta wait for the response.
Yeah,
I don't think there's nobody that dumb enough to actually let something like this out in a time like this. In a time like this.
Yeah, and this is going to be more of a water theme park. So
yeah. So but water has a lot of germs.
I'm not a fan. Can I say that I'm not a huge fan of water theme parks? Like when everybody goes to Disney and they go to like Typhoon Lagoon and all these places. I think I've been there once and I'm not a fan.
Oh my God, you just reminded me.
I'm not a fan
of
water theme parks.
I remember that I went into a water theme park. And this
story time?
Yes, story time, guys. Story time. Okay, wait a minute. I forgot to put this.
Are you really putting story time with John? Do you want me to get the coffee? Yes. While you tell your story? Okay.
While I tell the story.
I'll be right back, guys. Yes. I will leave it with John with his story time. Please don't make it gross.
Okay. No, I'm not.
You promise? Okay.
So it has to do with this. Okay. Okay, listen to this, guys. I was in a theme park when I was about 13 years old, right? And the boys' theme park, that'd be insane. But anyway, and I'll talk about that later. But I was in the water theme park, and I had to go all the way up. It was huge. I had to go all the way up into the stairs just to get ready to launch and go through the hole and whatnot and go around. But on the other side, from above, I could see that there was una chorrera. I don't know how you call it in English. Forgot. But it's like a slide. Like a slide. Just go straight down. But the catch was that this slide was extremely thin. It was like only a child could fit in it. And if the child moved wrong, he will fall and die because it was that high and it was that thin. So I look around, cool. And they keep sliding and I'm, oh my God, somebody's going to die today. You know what happened? That day, no one died. But but the thing was that there was this kid that he wasn't fat. I mean, he wasn't overweight. He wasn't too skinny. He was just normal. But the thing was that when he dropped, he jumped and hit. Like he didn't go woo. You know that they go sit and then push. No, he ignored the security guy that was right there to try and put the instructions and go on. He ran, jumped, and when he went down, boom, he hit both sides, boom, and went like this. And bro, he fell like 15 feet from the air. The kid landed on his side. I have no idea how he didn't hit his head. He probably did, and he didn't bleed because his shoulder broke his fall. But it was the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. And those are the things that scare me to actually do anything that those people did. Not even the fact that to do the brutality, the stupidness of him jumping. It's the stupidness of just going through that slide in general. So that's one of the reasons, and the reasons why I hate the sea. I don't like whoever says they have respect for the sea. Stop bullshitting, okay? Please, no. You have no respect for the sea. You fear the sea, and then when you go in, you're like, I fear the sea. The reason why I fear the sea is because I cannot see anything going down. Only when you're in the pool you can see. But if I go to La Playa, to the beach, and I'm like, jump, you live in Puerto Rico? Yeah, I've been to the playa. And I will go to the playa, but you will not drag me more than 3 feet into the waters. If I don't know that there's like a net falling all the way down to the core of the earth that will not let any sharks or any shit go through that, I will not go into that playa. I will not go into that beach. Hell no. My fear of sharks is real. It's real. And you cannot tell me that, oh, the sharks eat you when they're hungry, or they just, no. There are sharks like people that like to fuck with you for no reason. So sharks will fuck with you for no reason. They will just chew you up and throw you out. And guess what? There's no sewing you back. This is no Nightmare Before Christmas hell shit that you get sewed back in and you're still alive. No. And yes, Sparrow, just like that. I'm going to read some comments here. This is good. I like some stories. One time, Kilatoma is saying, one time I break my arm. Oh my God, trying to ride my BMX. Oh, you do BMX? Nice. In a slot of an abandoned water theme park. My man, or my girl, why did you do that? It's like, why did you attempt? I know you wanted to be Tony Hawk's, or I don't know who the BMX, pro stars are, but I mean, were you wearing equipment? Like, were you wearing like your elbow protection, your headgear, and stuff like that? Because if you weren't, then you were just calling for it. You were just like, "Hey, Death, come on, break my bones." That's what you were doing. I'm just saying. But I'm good. If you're good, then you're good. Yeah. No. Okay. Good idea in the moment with a helmet. Okay. Cool. No problem. Yeah. Good idea in the moment, but with a helmet. She's been listening to me, so she's heard every single thing that we were talking about. Yo soy un sirenito. Let that be clear. He's a merman. He loves to sing. What's the name? Boya. No.
What's the name of that Disney movie? No.
I went once, bro.
The 13th year. The 13th year. Have you guys seen it? Where this guy turns into a mermaid, a merman.
Yeah, no.
That's funny.
Wow. So warm. And then and then John 2020. No. Yeah, no, I went once to the net where everything is supposed to not go past it. I almost went with the current, and I was drowning because the currents actually came back, and I was like,
I can't.
I was like, no, I didn't want to go anywhere after that. Good idea, yes. Ozzy, hey, Ozzy.
Ozzy.
What you doing, man? What you doing?
Ozzy, next time that we play Remnant, you have to play with us.
Oh, mira, la primera vez que conocí a tío Juan me llevó para las boyas. Agustín dice. No, for the English-speaking audience, Ozzy says that the first time that he met my uncle, he took him to the edge where the net. I don't know how you call it in English, but it's like the edge where there's like I was about to say a sword. Jeez. What is a rope? The rope.
Ozzy, that's the
he was
ultimate
genuinely
test.
scared.
He was testing you.
Like,
no, pero
free.
Tío Juan was testing you.
Se supone que era a las 7. X-Dex, I'll tell you this. Welcome to TLU's Let's Talk About It. Yes. Welcome.
Ay,
se supone que fuese a las 7, ¿verdad? ¿Qué tú haces aquí a las 8:30? What are you doing here at 8:30? Huh? And the schedule says between 7 and 7:30. Bro, my friend, what are you talking about? Okay, X-Dex.
Regañado.
It says it right there in the middle. Between 7 and 7:30. Okay? What's the matter with you?
Regañado.
Okay.
Antes de.
Okay, my friend. That's tough love for you. Okay? That's tough love for you. Okay? Thank you for being here, X-Dex, man.
Thank you for saving. Thank you for saving
my ass.
Our asses yesterday.
Yesterday, you know, in the thing, you know. Aldo. What you doing? Guys, for those who don't know, we don't have entrances on Wednesday because we're actually doing this through StreamYards. We're planning and we're working on doing this show on OBS so that we can actually have the entrances and, you know, incorporate a little bit more things on Wednesdays. But for now, we don't have the subscriber entries. Every other day, we do. Every other day. Sorry. Yeah. I almost choked right there. Las boyas son la vida. No. La vida marítima que te va a comer el culo cuando vayas para allá. That's what por Dios. No boyas. No, you cannot go over there. No. Don't do that, Sparrow. Don't do that. Porque llega en el dragón. Because he can fly, right? Porque he can fly in the dragon. That's why he's saying that. No. From a theme park to a story to the beach. And then a shark killing you. What?
Yeah, the thing is that I told him to tell the story because I was like, oh, this is the perfect moment for me to go get the coffee. Pero then I hear him change the story to, you know, whoever has respect from the sea. Yo, ay, bendito, se desvió.
No, yeah. Entonces, imagine at The Boys, the deep water park. The Boys, somebody said, who was the one that said at first The Boys theme park?
Ozzy.
Oh, the catch is instead of a water synthetic blood because the cart goes through whales, and run over dolphins.
Yeah, oh my God, Ozzy, what the? Pero you know what?
Not
the fun
crazy.
thing?
That would be the crazy issue.
But you know what the fun thing is going to be about a boys theme park? It's going to be 18+, so only adults can go in.
There you go. Probably. Look, even Sparrow enjoys it. Yay. Porque chequé y no estaba. It was between 7 and 7:30. Yeah. We started it at 7:30. That's why we say that.
But we always have we put a 30-minute window because if we don't have a problem with OBS, like today I was having problems with my internet. So it was hard to even, you know, I'm literally using my iPhone.
Yes, and here's the thing.
Internet
because
so I don't lose you guys.
Because I work outside, I might be late. The bus might be late, and then I either work puts me in a place that I gotta get here a little bit later. So that's why we give ourselves room from 7 to 7:30 to actually start. Today we started on the dot, 7:30, and then it says here, Barracuda are more dangerous. Sharks are nothing. Jeez. It looks like you have experience, Kilomara. What's happened? All right, that fish is oh my God. Okay.
Fish comes from hell.
Because those fishes are a lot. They come in bunches. So barracudas can actually just like destroy you like that, at least I think you can get away from sharks from what he or she is saying. But yeah, pues Xdex, usted sigue dándole refresh hasta que aparezca. Ahí está. Quiero una barra de Butcher. Una barra de Butcher. That would be nice. Una barra. You want a bar like a liquor bar, or you want a bar like a?
No, he wants
Chico. Okay, a liquor bar. Okay. De que 2 cervezas. Okay, y un Royal Rumble. Good. Okay, that's good.
Oh my God.
And ese theme park para Ozzy. Yeah, the real boss like me come on time.
Oye, pero.
Let me ignore that right there. ¿Quién es Sparrow Wolf? I don't know. You figure it out right there. Anyway, ay, bendito. No empieza con el flow. Oh, déjalo ahí que ellos se conocen, que ellos pelean. They know each other. Tu papá. Oh man. So guys, for those who are new, this is actually tough love. This is actually the thing that happens all the time. Do not worry. Every freaking insult is not real. It's actually fun. All right, so
love.
All right, so now that we're back and story time is over, if there's another story time from Ash, she will chime in because we actually this raid.
Yeah, I think we should continue with the news because there's still a lot to talk about. So
all right, here we go. Pow, Ash, take it away.
So this news is that Chucky, qué lindo. So handsome. Guys, if you didn't know, I didn't know that. I had no idea this was happening, John. But Sci-Fi has announced that it's going to premiere a Chucky series.
Wow.
On TV.
Wow.
And the funny thing about that is that Alex Vincent.
I'm kidding.
Alex Vincent, who played Andy in Child's Play, he is going to be one of the actors that is coming back.
What?
And this is not the first time that he does that, because there was a movie on Netflix, I believe, where we see Andy at the end. I think he gets like a birthday gift from somebody, and it's Chucky. I think it was on the last one that came out on Netflix, which is I don't remember the title, but it's the sequel to the first one that premiered on Netflix.
Oh.
So he's gonna make a comeback in this series. I saw a teaser trailer for this, and apparently now the story is that somebody is rebuilding Chucky. Like the trailer, it's like Chucky with like a bunch of wires and.
Oh my phone! Wait a minute, Xdex gifted a month-tier sub to Keela Torma.
Yay!
Yes, Xdex.
Diantre.
There you go. Wow, thank you.
Yeah. That's again, so awesome.
Guys, notifications here do not come up. I have to pay attention to the
I can't see it on Twitch, so I'm just like,
so
this is
I'm
why
paying
we want
attention.
OBS. This is why we want OBS.
we do it on OBS, and that's where it comes up. We're actually doing through StreamYard. So thank you, Xdex, man. Even though you're se están matando ahí, you're fist fights with Sparrow, but thank you, man. And man, Kilamara, you're a subscriber.
You're a subscriber.
There you go. And don't you worry, Xdex, I do have that slifer for you, but it's gonna come out tomorrow. So if you're around tomorrow, it's right there.
So tomorrow when we play Cuphead, if you come over, Slifer is gonna say hi to you. But yeah, the question that I have for you was, what do you think can be done? What else can be done for Chucky?
Well,
what else? Because for me, I love Chucky, but I love Child's Play, which is the first 3 films that came out, because those were horror. I appreciate the ones that came out, like Bride of Chucky and Son of Chucky and all that stuff, but that turned more into dark comedy / horror, like comedy, like criticism of society and all that stuff. And then the Netflix one, I heard that they actually went back to being horror movies, but then they also did a remake with Mark Hamill as the voice of Chucky, where Chucky was like a digital, doll, and now they're doing a series, and it's all from the same creator.
Yeah.
So what else can this ugly guy do? Like,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it's because of the spirit of this doll, then I guess it's eternal. And no matter how many times you actually send to hell, there's a moment where they can break out, or somebody brings him back because he was brought back by a ritual. I mean, that's the origin of the doll's spirit. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. And whatever it is that actually, and this is how studios are made. They, whatever they think they can find money and get money from, they will continue to do so. So that's what I see. I don't think that they're looking at this as like, this has been done, it's finished, it's, we don't need to continue doing anything with this guy. But apparently they see some, some light on this, some positivity, and it could be done in newly.
Listen, I like this comment from Keely Toma. She says, I don't think Chucky can be scary for an entire series, like the Addams Family. And I think that if they mix the horror aspects of Chucky, but then make him into this very dark comedy jokester, like they did in Bride of Chucky and Son of Chucky, I think it could work for a series. My question is, I just don't know what else they can try to do with this doll. And it's like Sparrow Wolf said over here. He says, why wouldn't anyone in God's name rebuild Chucky? So I don't know.
I don't know.
And I've always loved Chucky, but I really love. But I really love.
Yo, these guys keep insulting themselves. I'm just enjoying it.
But I really love Child's Play, which is the first one. I think Child's Play is a really well done film, and it marks off the whole horror, the list of horror things. So I would agree with what Kilatoma said.
Yeah,
that if it's a balance between horror and gore, but then you have him being sarcastic and witty in the other films, that I think it could work. But I can't think of anything else that they can do with this freaking doll.
Yeah, and Lo Mimi agrees here. And like the Addams Family, pretty much.
Yeah. I think it could work. The thing is that I have a funny story about this, but I was terrified of Chucky. When I was a kid, and I had never seen the films. I had seen a poster at a movie theater. I don't know if you've seen the poster of Bride of Chucky, which is like half of Chucky's face and then half of Tiffany's face right there.
Yeah.
I saw it at the movie theater, and I freaked out as a kid. So anytime anything, and my mom knows this, Lol Mimi knows this, anytime anything Chucky would pop up on like pay-per-view commercials or USA and all that stuff, I would be terrified. But as an adult, I got to see the films, and they're actually pretty funny. Like Bride of Chucky is pretty funny and gory and stupid, and Son of Chucky as well. So I think it could work. I didn't see the new one.
We didn't see it. We didn't see it at Gates Text. We didn't see it at all. So
and I wanted
if
to see
you say it's a crappy crap, then it probably might be.
Yeah.
And thanks to the remake, I can't trust Alexa, Amazon. Okay. Oh, she recommended it to you. It's gonna be but she's in the film like that. So it's gonna be a comedy series. You'll see, most likely. And like Ash versus the Evil Dead. Oh yeah, I haven't seen that movie either. But
I've heard about it though.
Chucky or Ursula.
I was terrified of Ursula too from The Little Mermaid. Yeah, I was petrified.
I think that's doing a second movie when the first one is iconic and extremely good. It's generally movie-wise bad idea.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with you. For me, Child's Play is golden. Like it's still on Hulu. I still watch it to this day, and I think the performances are good. I think it works for what they were trying to do with Chucky, because what kind of horror? It could have been a silly horror film trying to present the story of this doll who's possessed by a killer and starts killing people, but it actually works. Even papi.
But you know what? With what Kilatoma said, I would say I understand the comments, like how it can for some people ruin the original. But what I would say, if the first one is still good, forget about the other ones that existed. Just act. It's hard to see it that way, but just act like the other ones didn't exist, because again, the first one is still there. Like it's still made. You know, you get to salvage it, you get to use it, you get to, you know, do whatever with what you want. And of course, because we feel the love for a property, we want to continue watching it, hoping that one of these sequels or reimaginings or remakes are actually better or accurate than the original. You know, we can still hold on to the original in that sense.
The kind of horror Chucky provided is hard to keep a rhythm in a series. It is more of a whimsical approach or on horrific situations. That's my thing. It could be, it's like we say in Spanish, puede ser un arma de doble filo. It can work, and then it can't work. And I think they're trying to pull in audiences with bringing original actors, because I think there's a few people from the first movie that are going to make an appearance in this movie as well. I mean, in this series. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not particularly interested in watching it. I would prefer to watch Child's Play and then maybe Bride of Chucky, which is the funniest one.
Don't know what that means, Exodex.
That's French. He's saying
hi
I know. To kill. He's saying hi to.
Oh, hi. Oh,
he's saying good night. How are you?
Yes. Agree. The series was okay, but if you take it with that comedic factor, I think it could work. It's like one hit wonder artist, but for movies. I agree with that. Sure. Mario is on time out.
Oh, wow.
Bendito. You know, déjalo ahí. He's okay.
That's our son. You guys see our son, Mario? Bring him to the camera. That's our son. I always have this joke where I call John and I'm FaceTime and I'm like, your son is like so tired today. He's always just lounging. Bendito. Say hi. Check out this Mario. No, mira, show this Mario. We were talking about this because
oh my god,
his mustache is black, but his hair is brown. So what?
Se tiró un tinte. You know, like he wanted.
He didn't have any more hair color for
them. He wanted a different hair color. He wanted to look like me.
Pero the wish.
It's from the wish. Yo, you know what the funny thing is? It's actually from GameStop, and I got it. I got it from when I used to work at GameStop. I got it for
me. Mira, this is funny. He got it for me as a gift, but I just noticed the other day. I was like, why is his mustache
and then
black
and
his hair brown? That's I don't know. But yeah, that's all that I have for based on the Chucky, you know.
Oh my god, I want to understand what you guys are saying. I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna look for stuff like that. I really want to understand what you're saying.
Google
it's the wish.
No,
Google Translate. The wish, las pelotas de Satanás.
Mira, my dad says versión great value.
Versión great value. Okay, yeah. De la barata. Yes, that's how it works.
Pero guys, let's
move on to the next.
Let's talk really quickly about our third news, because after our third news, we actually have a rant, and we have not one but two spotlight of the week for this week. We have Mortal Kombat, Scorpion's Revenge, Sparrow Wolf. We finally saw it. Yaldros, I think you recommended it to us as well. I'm not sure. And we're going to talk about Godzilla versus Kong. Plus, we're going to talk about episode 3 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So there is a lot that we have to do. So I'm just going to touch this really quickly. We've talked about Creed 3 and the possibility of Rocky not making an appearance. And Sylvester Stallone has confirmed that he is not going to return for Creed 3. This film is going to be directed by Michael B. Jordan, and Michael B. Jordan is going to play the main character, and it is scheduled to be released on November 23, 2022. So the only thing that was confirmed was the fact that he's not going to come back, but that's it. Sylvester Stallone's team has not given a reason as to why, or if this was a choice that he made. But this is something that doesn't surprise me, because we were talking about this news on Reload, I think a couple of Fridays, like a week or 2 weeks. Hi, Angelo. It's like that, 2 colors. ¿Cómo está?
Mario is like that, 2 colors. No, he's not. Look at a picture in the video game.
Where's the gift card? Where's the gift
saludo,
card?
Angelo. Oh, I threw it out. I threw it out already.
Okay.
I threw it out already.
But yeah, we were talking about this, and I told John that I wouldn't be surprised if, first of all, he doesn't come back, and then second of all, maybe he passed away by this time due to, because he also had cancer.
He had cancer, yeah.
And Adrian went away. Adrian passed away because of cancer as well. So I think hopefully that means that we're not going to get any more Creed sequels, because even though I love Creed, I'm just like, why? What are they going to do in this third one? What else?
I'll tell you this. I've enjoyed the Creed movies. My favorite is still the first one. My favorite fight is the second one. Yep. But my favorite movie is the first one. My favorite fight of the Creed movies is the second one. My favorite fight of the Rocky movies is actually with Drago. Same thing. But that's why they actually went towards the story of Ivan Drago. And they didn't go into the story of, Clubber Lang, which was the villain of the third movie, or the son. Oh, I was about to say, the son of Apollo Creed. Dumbass, that's Creed. I'm like, no, okay, that's the guy. But yeah, it pretty much went into the story of one of the greatest enemies that Rocky has ever faced. Woohoo!
Wow.
I sounded like Goofy right there. Sorry. Bless myself.
I am so I'm so sorry.
I was like Goofy
if you have
right
headphones
there.
Right now, if your volume was like,
sorry. Woo! Oh my God.
Wow. Dígale salud. Say bless you, John. Bless you. Salud.
Okay. I got it. All right. What was I saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Oh my God, I lost my train of thought. What the hell was I saying after that?
You were talking about Drago.
Bombshell that I threw.
Drago.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, I don't know what Creed 3 it's gonna be about. I mean, of course, no one knows exactly what these movies are gonna be about. It's not like we write the scripts, but I don't even have a theory of what it could be about. If they bring back Clubber Lang, it's gonna be okay. So I know now the actual machine that's rolling with this and the strategy that they're trying to revisit like bloodlines of the fighters that Rocky faced at one point. But I don't know. I don't know what this is going to be about. And if Rocky is actually not in the story, who knows? Maybe like 5 years have passed of this, and then Creed is trying to retire, and then it's one last match, and he decides to be with his family.
Against who? That's my question.
I don't know. It could be anybody. It could be a super villain or something.
I did say that I would like for them to explore a little bit what happened, to his daughter, because I think the daughter was born with the same condition that the mom has. I think that would be interesting, but apart from that, I just don't see it. I don't know what else they can do. I do want to see it because it is going to be Michael B. Jordan's debut as a director. And it's like Aldro says, look, awesome training montages and men punching the bejesus out of each other. What more could one ask for?
Yeah,
it is. And I still think that the first film has one of the best one take fights that happened, which is the big fight towards the end. So I don't know. Yeah. I guess we'll see. I'm not surprised that he's not coming back. My only question is, what the hell are they going to do for Creed 3?
Yeah.
And that is it.
By the way, I want to say something here. Okay, Angelo. Apparently you haven't seen. You know what, Angelo?
Pero es que ustedes siempre, pórtate bien. No venga. No me quites tampoco. What the hell? Hello.
Angelo. You're absolutely right. I just looked at it and he is too colored. I am so sorry. I looked it up.
Oh my God. Espérate.
Yes.
Make a clip, Angelo. Make a clip.
You are absolutely right. I apologize. Te quiero. Thank you for putting me in a position where I had to look for it and do my research.
Angelo, make a clip.
But you were right. Yeah, yes.
Wow.
But you know what it was? Because we actually, in the gift card that we had for the tournament, in the gift card, it actually showed one tone color.
Yeah.
It had one tone colored. But then what I did was,
okay, I gotta say that today's episode está bien al garete. Like we're trying to give out news, we're like
we're just talking to everybody. I don't know. We're giving news and we're talking to people here.
Why? You know? And I'm just sitting here like, why do I even have an outline? Like whatever. Look, fuck this shit.
Yeah. Fuck this shit. But yeah, okay, let's jump back into the news. But Angela, yes, you were right. You were absolutely right. Yes. Mm-hmm. What I did was I looked at it in the video games instead of photos. I looked at the video game gameplays, and he's actually, yes, black and brown. Yeah, that happens.
Kelly Thomas says Creed antagonist Drago Malfoy with steroid and mental issue.
Creed antagonist Drago Malfoy with steroid and mental issues. Yes, because that is, yeah. That's exactly, yeah. That's what happened in the movie because from what I remember of this movie, because I haven't seen it in a while, it's pretty much that Ivan Drago was pushed away by his country because he lost. And after that, he wasn't the same. His wife left him, and his wife didn't even acknowledge his son, like ignored his son, never lived with him, and they grew up in a slum of Russia, which are worse than I believe, because it's a Soviet Union, that are worse than in America or anywhere in that, for that matter, that I know that has, kind of laws. It's a very sensitive topic to actually, because it's so complicated in the civil rights and all that kind of stuff in different countries. So, but what it made it seem is that it is actually way worse how it is in, Mother Russia than what it is in America. And I believe it. I believe it because of, what happens in the world and what we've seen and how, we understand that Russia is at a certain point. But yeah, that's exactly right. And I love it for that.
Mimi says, me hubiese gustado que aparecieran que fuera el final de la peli. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. If he's dead, then I think it's going to be like a whole montage or like a picture at the beginning. Pero I think it would be nice to see him maybe at the end. Maybe they're saying this to cover something that's going to happen in the film that maybe he shot. Because I don't trust the media anymore. That's just how it is. So
I just want to read this. Bipolares, yo para XD tengo compas aunque no quiera. Me salen naturales. Si buscas la definición de bocón en Google, pones imágenes, te sale una foto de... Yo, the insult in this chat is amazing. I'm like, yes, that's my awesome training montages and the man punching the bejesus out of each other. What more could you ask for?
Que John reads the
Okay, it's the coffee.
I already put this comment.
Yeah. Chucha que ahí no hay nada. No sé qué rayo hay. Creed, yes. Muajaja. What is that? Yo seré menos que tú, pero okay, wait a minute. What is that? No pregunto quién. What is going? Están al garete ahí. Déjalo, se están matando ahí, ya tú sabes. They're talking about video games, guys. They insult each other. They know each other from, from where they grew up and from the caserío. I don't know. Maybe. What? That's not a serious comment.
I was talking of Drago of Harry Potter, but okay. Oh, sorry.
What? You seriously were talking about him? What the? Nah. Were you? Let me read that again. Creed antagonizes Drago Mal. Oh!
We didn't read the Malfoy? Whoops.
Yo, Kilamata, I am sorry. I'm going so fast that I disregarded like Drago Malfoy. Yes, with steroids and a mental issue. Yes. Okay. Got it. Yo, today I'm like
this show is weird today. But
today I'm just having so much fun. Yeah. That's what I'm having.
I'm
having a lot of fun.
We're going with the flow for the first time.
But thank you. Yes. Okay, what's the next one? We got me toca. It's my
Get
turn.
ready. Mira lo que viene por ahí. John's rant, and it's the Falcon and the Winter Soldier edition. And there we go. Mira, look at that picture that I found.
Booyaka, booyaka. Oh my gosh.
Isn't it pretty?
I love this. I love this. I love
this. Oh, who's that?
I hate this, but I love this. The new Captain America.
The fact that everybody hates him it's why I love this character so much.
Okay.
Let's go.
The first one is not so much of a rant. Not the first one. What I'm about to talk about right now is not a rant. The second one, it is. The first one is I can't understand it. I gotta understand why this is what it is. And it is a sensitive topic. It is a sensitive topic because, these things are happening in the world and, things are interpreted in so many different ways. But here's my thing. I read an article that it was saying that Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I believe it was on episode 2, I think it was queer baiting because of the scene that they had when they were in the interrogation room having a, what do you call it? A therapy session because of how they clenched with each other in between the legs, the exercises, and all that. Now, with that being said, why does it really have to be queer baiting? And the thing behind this, and I actually did a little bit of research, and I wanted to understand why people chose to have these comments on the show, is because Disney apparently has been having a history of queer baiting in their shows. And for those who don't know what queer baiting is that they are attempting behaviors that are supposedly trying to be in between of two men loving each other, but just putting it right there on the edge of, wait, they're just friends, but they're actually doing behaviors or they're doing stuff that could pertain to them actually being more than just friends. They could be lovers, but it's not really shown there. Now, I will not speak for those other projects that have been happening, but what I can't understand is that if this show does a scene like that, in my experience, when I saw this, I did not see it like that. I did not see the queer baiting. I did not perceive this scene as such. If others did see, I'm like, okay, cool. But I'll tell you from experience, my best friends, like when I was in high school, like I'm really, and I'm still am, but I'm really, really, really close with my best friends that we would give our lives for one another in that sense. And I am so attached to this show because of that friendship. And I was so attached to the relationship and the friendship of Bucky and Steve Rogers and even Iron Man, because I am very familiar and I felt similar to how honor and loyal Steve Rogers is to Bucky Barnes. So were we like queer baiting? And no, this is my bestest friend in the whole world. And I have two best friends pretty much, because I met the first one when I was 8, the other one when I was 11, going into middle school. And the third one, actually, yeah, we have 3. We're 3. 4 actually together. But my thing is that some people, it looks like this is being forced. The queer baiting thing, that this is happening and Disney has a trajectory of doing this. But in my eyes, this is not happening. Now, my real complaint is, people, please stop pushing an agenda. Like, even if Disney this is just a show. Enjoy. Disfruten. Be part of it. Be part of what this is. It could be brotherhood. Yes, it could be a relationship. It could be something. But the one thing that this show is actually one of the, I think it was, I don't know if it was, I think it was, wait, Ash, come in. What are you doing?
I'm here. I'm just giving you the space to talk.
Yes.
What's up?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Who was the person that said that they said, nope, I'm not going to give any comments. I think it was the director or the producer of the show, right?
The creator, actually.
The creator. So the creator of the show said, I am not going to comment on this. Just continue watching.
Just wait and see what. Just wait and see what happens. Yeah, and it was somebody asking the question, because apparently I didn't know this, but apparently Bucky has always been bisexual or queer. That's the rumor that has been happening in the MCU fandom. So I think somebody was asking the creator a question based on Bucky saying that he posted like a picture with a tiger, or a picture of a tiger on the Tinder app or the social media app that appears in episode 1, and that's what the creator responded. He says that he's not going to go down that rabbit hole. Just wait and see what happens. So
yeah, and here's the thing. The tiger could mean white tiger from Wakanda. I don't know if the photo was a white tiger because I haven't seen it. But if it is a white tiger, it could be a white tiger because that's what they were calling him in Wakanda when he was, restoring himself. Now, before I continue, I just want to read some comments here, just see what everybody's saying about this. Sorry, pero en todo chat que estoy y aparece Sparrow, esto pasa. Está mordido. No sé por qué si él ganó la pelea, pero bueno. Oh,
no.
You guys,
no hay problema. Ven, si ustedes.
What?
Oh. Sorry, pero en todo chat que estoy aparece Sparrow, esto pasa. Sí, ya, eso pasa con Spider Popo y quién más.
De espanto.
Sí.
De espanto. And the man means. De espanto, bro. Captain looks sus
on the picture. Suspect.
Captain looks
suspicious. Yeah.
Bro, yes. Yeah, Kalitoma, he is, and I really don't like him that much in terms of the
I like the performance.
I like the performance, and I like the actor. But that's the point of a performance. You're not meant to. You're meant to feel a certain way. So if the performance is good and it's making you feel something towards what it's supposed to, then
he's doing his job.
He's doing his job.
Yeah.
This series has me dancing like Zemo. Like Zemo. Oh, wait. No.
Espérate, perdón. Le tiene que hacer al Dross el intro. Oh my God. I think that was my favorite part of episode 3.
I saw that scene. I told Ash, yo, I love Zemo how he's dancing. He's like, I love how Zemo's dancing. Yo, I love how Zemo is dancing. Te contesto ya mismo, X next. I'm like, okay, you guys, that's ready to run, bro. They seriously don't understand what a bromance is. Here's where I'm gonna dive into that.
I think it's so
comment. Wait.
Dale.
This is where I dive into this. Bromance exists.
Yeah.
That's why I have a problem with the word queer baiting. I don't have a problem if the characters originally are gay. They're more than welcome to be that. That's not the problem. And it's like the only thing that I see is that Disney has not had a showing of gay principal characters. I think that's what this is coming from. Maybe I'm wrong, but bromance also does exist. If the characters in the end turn out to be that Bucky is actually gay and he was homosexual, or he was bisexual, or he was heterosexual, whichever one it is, I really don't care for that. I care for the base and the story and what is showing us, what Disney's showing us with the trajectory of these characters. But when the what do you call it, the queer baiting hashtag or the comments start affecting the show, that's where I have a problem with. You know, and there is bromance. Bromance does exist. Like, this is real. That's what I had with my friends.
And it's like I was mentioning to John, because we had a full-on conversation about this before we went live.
Yeah, because it is a sensitive topic. It is.
I was mentioning how do I say this? I was mentioning to John that one time in Cine PR, actually, they did a post about, it was pictures of Pedro Pascal and Oscar Isaac, but in all the pictures they're like hugging, they're very close to each other, and I like the comments on that post. I was so surprised, and I think, I don't know. I just think in my case, people, I don't understand fully what queer baiting is. I it's something that I want to watch videos and learn about a little bit more, because I'm not sure. I personally don't see it when I watch a TV show or a movie. But I think also people are not so accustomed to seeing men either being so close or so touchy-feely with each other and all that stuff. And there's bromances that exist that way. So that's why in my case, I feel like it's a very, very complicated situation. You know, a complicated topic. It's complex. There's a lot of ground to cover on that sense.
Yeah, that's
so
why.
And I don't get that. I don't get that from Bucky and Falcon. I didn't get it from that therapy scene.
Wait, I left this comment thinking that it was about something that we were talking about. It's like they continue insulting each other. I'm like, what? Okay, queer baiting is a normal thing nowadays in the shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something that apparently is something that we see. But the reason why I'm more certain of what I am saying is because, you know, Ash didn't have that experience of having a great best friend all the time with him, but she had one person that was a great friend. But I had the experience of having a bromance because I was really all for, you know, loyalty with my friends and all that. And we, you know, it was a great brotherhood, and we're still like great friends and all that. So I can understand. That's why I love this show, and that's why I see all these things unveiling, and I really can relate. So that's why sometimes I have a little problem when they start, you know, misinterpreting, or they could just be guessing and they're right. But when they try something else and then it starts becoming a problem, instead of just being, you know, okay, cool, that's your theory, cool. But it's not just a theory now. It's more like they want to push the show down because Disney's doing this or Disney's doing that. No, come on, guys, no. It doesn't mean that they will do it, but these types of things create reactions.
Yeah.
That's exactly, you see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, these things do create reactions like this. There's a documentary about this. Okay, definitely. I really wanted to look at it.
Yeah.
Dinah.
Yeah, Dinah.
Change your number or something, right?
No, she made a Twitch. Yeah.
Oh! Hello.
Dinah is she always joins us on Friday in the PRCC Reload. Siempre está por ahí. Gracias por estar por aquí. That's so cool.
Yeah, and she says, I didn't see it that way either. I think the people that are making those comments are just taking the show apart to make controversy.
This is my situation. I miss the times where entertainment was entertainment. Now everything is so complicated, and people look at it with like con pinza, como decimos, like we say in Puerto Rico. Like they nitpick everything, and it's just like I've never seen it, because when I see a TV show or a movie, that's what I see. I tend to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I'm saying that I feel like it's a very complicated and complex situation that we can be talking about. Is it the perception of how men are viewed in society? Is it actually Disney that's queer baiting? Is it not queer baiting and it's happening unintentionally? So this is why I'm like, I don't know what to fully say about this, you know, except for my perception on what I just said. It's very complicated.
So, and just for XDX, what does queer mean? So I literally looked up the definition because of this. And I looked it up right here and I'm looking at it. It says, what does queer mean? It means queer is a word that describes sexual and gender identities other than straight and cisgender, lesbian, it describes lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people. They may also identify with the word queer. Queer is sometimes used to express the sexuality and gender can be complicated, change over time, and might not fit neatly into either / or identities like male or female, gay or straight. The word queer has history to its that's hurtful. Queer used to be, and sometimes still is, used to put down or disrespect the LGBT people, but more and more people use the word with pride to identify themselves. So don't call someone queer unless you know they're cool with it. The best thing to do is ask what labels people prefer. So that is what I read from an article that actually described what? Sorry?
Can you say it in Spanish?
So
I just saw that he put here. I'm sorry, that's not the comment. Como que me puedes traducir qué dijo?
Oh, okay, perfecto. So, yes. So, lo que esto quiere decir es que la palabra queer es de una manera de identificar otro tipo de sexualidad aparte de lo que viene siendo una persona que es straight, que le gusta solamente el sexo opuesto. O el cisgender, yo no estoy claro con eso. Si D'Angelo, si sabes lo que es el cisgender, por favor, ayúdame ahí. Pero las personas lesbianas, gays, bisexuales, transgenders y personas de este tipo se pueden identificar como queer. A veces usan esta expresión y esta sexualidad que es un poquito complicada. Y esto es más o menos alguien que puede fit la narrativa un poquito o menos, pero pueden ser de cualquier tipo de sexo, pero si se identifican como queer, es que le puede gustar el mismo sexo o como los transgenders se intercambian la sexualidad y les gusta el mismo sexo, pero ellos se cambian las hormonas como sucede. Pero ciertas personas se sienten un poquito insultadas cuando le dicen esta palabra queer, because en los tiempos de antes o unos años atrás o todavía un poquito se sienten ofendidos, pero ahora más y más y más hay personas que aceptan o prefieren que primero les pregunten, mira, ¿cómo tú te quieres identificar? Para uno no ofender y diga, mira, me puedes decir él, ella, él o ella, o cómo se identifican ahora hoy en día. Eso es lo que quiere decir.
John, Angelo dice cisgénero hace referencia a quien se asume dentro del género que le fue asignado al nacer.
Ok.
So ahí tienen la definición, pero que ya.
Ya. Entonces, espérate que perdí aquí ok, pero ya. Entonces, White Wolf. ¿Dónde está? Adiós, White Wolf, ¿cómo fue? Well, I mean, queer, just to be clear, being part of the community. Okay, aquí dice, just to be clear, me being part of this community, people being cis wouldn't see it either. Okay, so it's okay, got it. But this is a very complicated topic. So, in a sense, that's pretty much what's going on. Just enjoy the show, guys. Just enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Enjoy what's going on. It's part of it. But anywho, ahora, cambiando el tema. Now, the other complaint that I truly have, y vamos a brincar de aquí para Captain America, for the guy that is doing Captain America right now. The actor, Russell, what was his first name?
Wyatt Russell.
Wyatt Russell is getting fucking death threats for portraying Captain America. Getting death threats for portraying a fictional character that has absolutely nothing to do with his life. Like, what in the heck is going on? This is what I'm talking about as well. People need to clear their minds and understand that this has nothing to do with the actor's real situation in life. That's what they get paid for. to portray something that doesn't exist. And there was his Twitter feed actually started to get slammed of death threats and all these kinds of BSs that are going on that I don't understand. And people take it to heart too much, what's going on. So it pretty much, it doesn't work like that, people. You need to chill the fuck out and let this slide. Because again, it is a fictional show. It doesn't exist. It is for our enjoyment. Why do you take this to heart? Just like Ozzy says, chill pills para todo el mundo.
Mm-hmm.
Please. It is just a freaking show. Okay, I think I'm done. Any final thoughts on this?
I think we talked about this last week. Okay, I was saying that I really like Wyatt Russell because people are hating him, but he's doing his job. I don't understand how or why people can't separate the actor from the character. Just because I've always said this, the actor serves as a vessel for the character that is on screen. That doesn't mean that Wyatt Russell is actually the new Captain America, because guys, Captain America doesn't exist. So why are you threatening this actor? Yeah, that's it. It happened to, and it's not, he's not the only one. Like I remember in the summer, it happened to Laura Bailey, for example, for playing Abby in The Last of Us. She got death threats to her and to her son, who was just a baby at the time. So I don't know. I think people need to start separating the actor from the character, and we have to start enjoying shows a little bit more. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah. And actually, what is it? ¿Dice aquí? Mano, pero en todos lados están metiendo eso. I don't know if you mean about the what do you call it? What's it called? Oh my God, what I just talked about.
The queer
no, the death threats. I think you're talking about the death threats. Yeah. Oops, it moved. Anyway, Kilotoma says DC, when they do LGBTQ characters, they show it clearly because of the queer baiting accusations. I have not seen a character like that before. I'm trying to see, what character do you mean, Kilotoma? Because I can't remember any characters from DC.
I don't know from DC.
Yeah, I can't.
No, Constantine. Isn't Constantine one?
Oh, Constantine is bisexual. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Constantine. Yes, that's true. Yeah. That is very true. Constantine is one of them that is bisexual. Yes. Móntense en la historia y disfrútenla. Esa es la idea. Yeah.
The whole, for me personally, the whole point of this conversation is the fact that, as I mentioned before, I feel like we don't enjoy things as we used to. Yeah, I feel that entertainment now is so, everybody's so they nitpick so many things that it's going to get to the point, and I've said this before, where we're not going to have entertainment at all. Like nobody can create anything because people become too, sensitive. Es que, mano, yo digo, ¿cómo es? Is it sensitive? It's not, ¿verdad? Am I saying it right? They become too sensitive. People are easily offended. Yeah, I think we've lost, at least entertainment has lost that magic to entertain people. And that's where I'm coming from with this. You know what I'm saying? We have to go back to enjoying the characters and the story, not trying to figure out every move of every character. So it's,
because then you debunk, you destroy your own enjoyment when these things happen. And again, I'm not saying that, a lot of people want to be represented and stuff like that. I get it. It will happen. But guys, we need to enjoy the story that is actually given right there and then, because it's happening. It is happening, but just enjoy the story. That's what we want.
Hay un punto.
Some people have been quarantined too long.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves, el personaje que portray Keanu Reeves.
In the personaje. I understand. And in the comics, he is bisexual.
Yes. This is what you're talking about? What you wanted to say?
No, es el que dijo Angelo, pero keep going.
Okay, yeah. So there's a lot of LGBTQ in DC animations and real life, like in The Flash.
Ezra Miller, yeah, Ezra
Miller. Okay. Wait, like the actor is bisexual?
I think he's fluid. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Well, see. So here's the thing.
Pero they made it clear. Es como dijo Ozzy aquí. DC, o sea, it made it clear.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It shouldn't matter. That's what I'm
Wonder Woman in 1984 was accused of queer baiting. ¿Con quién?
With whom? Ahí sí que yo no sabía. You see, I didn't even notice because I don't see it. I see the movie for enjoyment. Not like I don't dig into deep when I'm aware. Yeah.
Another point that I wanted to bring was the comment that Angelo said, which he has a point as well. He says that the thing is that companies are not doing entertainment anymore. También we have to think about, this is why it's complicated. A lot of companies nowadays have an agenda to push, like he said. See?
Yeah.
They know exactly what they need to push in their stories. So it's on both sides where we're failing. On the companies and what they're pushing out to the audiences, and us as an audience maybe trying to want something so very much and nitpicking and trying to, pick or see every move from the character. Yeah, I actually saw a YouTube video of somebody saying that they were the fact that Godzilla versus Kong was such a success in the box office proves that people are tired of like woke stories and all of the other entertainment aspects that is happening. So what else? I think Kilitoma means in the DC TV shows like Supergirl. Yes, you're correct. I remember that there was a character as well who was LGBTQ.
Yes, and also Ezra Miller is queer y DC lo dejó ver bien claro. I guess so, yeah. And the thing, you already said this. They exactly with their stories. They know exactly what they're doing with the stories. And here, Kilotoma, in the end, it's only fiction.
Yeah, that's the thing.
In the end, it's only fiction, guys. It's for enjoyment.
We've lost this enjoyment, and I think it has to do a lot with social media too. And it's, I don't know. It's a complicated topic.
I never saw it. Honestly, I never saw it. Cheetah and Wonder Woman, I never saw it.
No,
I never saw it ever. Anyway,
I think
I'll read through these. We're gonna jump over them, and but the animated series, that's I know that for a fact. Yeah, I know that for a fact. It's all marketing. It is as the Metaverse is questioning. Correcto, escribe hasta que se le acaba la punta al lápiz, dejando un montón de cosas en el camino. And that is for our kids. Yeah. So aquí this is what it is. And movie companies like to use social engineering for influencing people. That's what we're seeing so far.
It's a complicated situation. So,
but anyway,
I think we should move on.
Wow.
Let's move on.
All right. We got 3 topics left because if not, we're never going to end this. So gosh. All right. So we're going to jump into this, guys. And this was an amazing thing that Aldros actually recommended for us to watch. And Sparrow Wolf. And this wasn't with points. We just actually one day put this movie on. We saw it and I was like, oh, it's available. And we put it on and we enjoyed the heck out of this. And this is Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge. This is where we always see Warner Brothers shine in the animated department, where everything that they draw, everything that they put in film that is drawing succeeds. And I freaking love it. I freaking love it. What's up? What happened? Are you okay? Mucho mejor que mierda, no puedo hablar.
Yo sé de que tú hablas, Ángel, tranquilo.
Wait, what?
No puedo decir, te digo. I'll tell you. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
No, don't spoil. Don't spoil. The problem is that people retweet on the most scandalous tweets, not necessarily the ones that represent opinions.
Ay, también. Esto es un meollo, pero
yeah.
Ya.
Anyway, yes. Anyway, the point is that this fucking movie was amazing.
This what? This
fucking movie was amazing. Yes, ripping heads. We saw the spines. They actually did. They actually did exactly what they did in the video games, which was seeing the skulls and the X-rays and not shying away from ripping the spines and us seeing the gore and the blood. It was so freaking fun. And this is funny because it's true. Scorpion looks like a Ben 10 character, like an alien.
Well, like he's not even close. Yes.
But like what do you call it? Like the eyebrows and stuff. I get you. Yeah. I know, Kilotoma. But yeah, it was amazing. Yes, you did. I didn't recommend it, but I would gladly accept the credit.
Oh, you did? No me hace caso. No, fue Sparrowwolf. Fue Sparrowwolf.
Okay. Fue Sparrow. Sorry.
Sí, un ojo.
Un mijo.
Ay, yo dije mi ojo. #mijoyo.
But yeah. So this movie pretty much started off with what we know. It's the Mortal Kombat tournament. But in reality, it doesn't start there. It starts exactly with what the subtitle of the movie is, Scorpion's Revenge. So to not spoil the movie and for you guys to enjoy it, I mean, we kind of know the basic story of what goes around. It's just told through a different eye and a different way. We start off with the Shirai Ryu, which is the clan of Scorpion, and his real name is Hanzo Hasashi. Hanzo Hasashi's clan, we see him play with his kid, and they're pretty much, he's giving his father's speech in his training, and once they are actually traversing home, for those who do know the story, you already know what happens to Scorpion and the reason why he becomes who he is in that picture. Before he was Hanzo Hasashi, and there's a reason why he's Scorpion now. But while he goes home, something happens to his family, and he pretty much ends up going to hell. I will let you guys see why when you watch the movie, and this movie's been out for a while now. But I'm just gonna say it: he gets killed. He gets murdered.
No me diga.
Yes, he gets murdered, and you see one of the most awesome action sequences in Mortal Kombat gaming and movies.
Guys, mira, don't judge us, but we saw this movie on Easter Sunday.
HBO Max.
HBO Max. I don't know what happened on Easter Sunday, but we were watching movies about alien invasions, and we ended up somehow watching the Black Panther, and we saw this movie as well, Scorpion. Yes, like I don't know what the hell we were doing.
Super opposite.
Sí. Pero this movie, mano, every time I would see gore in this film, I was enjoying it way too much. Like I was cheering and I was like, yes, this is what I want to see because it's animated, but you see Scorpion like slicing people like pepperoni pizza.
Oh my god.
Pepperoni pizza, like pepperoni. Like the meat that you would see at the deli. You see bones, you see spines, you see the x-rays. It's the most, you see arms getting pulled off. And honestly, you know why I enjoy this film? I think this was what the 90s film should have been with the gore, because it's very similar to the 90s film. The only difference is that it's heavily focused on Scorpion and his revenge.
And it's amped up.
Yeah.
It's amped, like super amped up in terms of the violence. Like extremely. Like,
but it's really good. Like the voice actors are all really good. You have Jennifer Carpenter, who played Sonya Blade, and then you have Joel McHale playing Johnny Cage, which I have to say that Johnny Cage for me was the highlight in this film. He was so funny, such a douchebag. It was
and he was the character that was a surprise in terms of his fighting, because he was holding back. He was acting such like a wuss. And it was like, oh my god, he thought the gimmick of Johnny Cage is so hilarious that the entire time he thought that everything was a movie until he really, really, really started getting his ass kicked. And that's why he actually bucked up. But it was so funny.
Pero I was
so
really, but honestly, I was really taken aback by how gory this film is, even though it's animated. It's disgusting. But I was like, I was cheering. I loved the, and I really loved how they incorporated the tournament, like how people started fighting in the different arenas. Like, if this is a good representation of how to do a good story, a good Mortal Kombat story using the elements of the video games. And I think that's why I loved it. And elements like the X-ray, the taglines, the finish him, the fights, and the finishers as well. And it leaves it open. What I liked about it is that it leaves it open for a sequel. So I'm really hoping that in 2021, Warner Brothers Animation does a sequel for this film, because it's called Mortal Kombat Legends. So maybe they're going to focus it on another character. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think it might be Liu Kang based off on how it ends.
Yeah.
Or it could be somebody else.
I think he might. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything because it's a great film, guys. It's on HBO Max. It's called Mortal Kombat Legends: Scorpion's Revenge. So definitely check it out. We love this film, and you guys, if you love Mortal Kombat, you're gonna love this film as well.
Yeah, and there are actually tropes to the very first Mortal Kombat movie, the live action movie. If you've seen the old one, the very first Mortal Kombat movie, you'll be able to actually simulate those scenes once you watch the movie.
Yeah, it's funny. I agree.
And I'll tell you one. The boat. That's it. I'm not going to say anything else. The boat.
Angelo says, ya sé lo que te va a gustar.
Oh, man.
Una escena así sabrosita.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Y Dinah says, I'll see it tomorrow. Nice. So if you see it tomorrow and you, por alguna razón, puedes estar el viernes en Reel, nos dejas saber qué tal. Yeah. O si te apareces por aquí por Twitch también. Pero oye, tú estás hoy. Salud. Díganle salud a John. Bless you.
Thank you.
But yeah. We love this so much that we wanted to talk about it today here, apart from Godzilla versus Kong, which is going to be our next spotlight of the week. But check it out, HBO Max. You guys are going to enjoy this film. It's really well thought out. It's really well thought out, and it's a good time.
Yes.
It's a good time. So
definitely. Now, I'll let Ash start this off. Boom!
Okay. Our next, mira. Salud.
Salud. Gracias, man. Thank you.
Our next spotlight of the week is the long-awaited Godzilla versus Kong. This film premiered last Wednesday. Was it last Wednesday, March 31st, I believe?
I believe so, yeah.
It premiered simultaneously on HBO Max and theaters, and it is currently the top grossing film of 2021. It's making money like crazy, and I bet Warner Brothers they're really happy about that. But we had the opportunity to see this at home. We saw it on Friday, and what I have to say about this film is that I think that this film, I enjoyed it way too much. I was surprised. My expectations were really low for this film, but I was very surprised at how much I was enjoying it, how much I was cheering, how much I wanted them to fight. And I think that the purpose of this film is to see Godzilla and Kong fight, and that's what the film delivers. I think that the film is very well directed because the director accomplished to incorporate great scenes to showcase the fight sequences between Godzilla versus Kong. The CGI effects were insane. Kong looked amazing, and Godzilla as well. And it felt, even though you knew that it was CGI, it felt and it looked really real when they were doing the fight sequences or when they were shown individually. The other thing that I loved about this film was the fact that I love that it was focused on Kong. I have loved King Kong a little bit more than Godzilla. For me, Godzilla, the best film was the first one that came out in 2014. And that's the film that most of the people hate. But I feel that film was well balanced between Godzilla's story and the humans, because the biggest failure of all of the MonsterVerse films, including this one, are the humans. And it's not that it's just that they're so useless. I think in this film, the best group that stands out for me is the Kong team. The little girl Gia with the scientist, and then the Skarsgård brother who's in this film. Skarsgård, that's how I say it.
Tarzan.
Yeah, Tarzan, who's in this film as well. Millie Bobby Brown and the other two characters, they were okay. I understood why they were there, but I have to say that I don't understand why Millie Bobby Brown gets so many close-ups. And I remember there was a close-up and John looked at me and he was like, is she gonna cry now? Is she gonna start crying? And
I'm like, oh, please stop.
Yeah,
don't start right now.
But after watching this, I was telling John that I feel like she's gonna have so much trouble trying to get out of that whole Stranger Things character and world, because I still think that people think, when they think Millie Bobby Brown, they just think of 11. And I think that she's gonna have to do like other stuff like way more extreme for people to kind of disconnect themselves from that.
I don't think it's about that, because I don't look at her as 11. I've never referred to her as 11 from Stranger Things after she started doing stuff. It's just that I can't find a way to look at her differently and see her act in a different way than what she's already doing. Like, now she's become, after Stranger Things, she's been playing kind of the same character all the time, like the little smarter girl than everybody else, the little sassy girl, and trying to become very likable. And then when the moment of emotion comes, she cries out of nowhere, which I can't deny her ability to cry. Yeah, but when you see her cry in every single film that you see her in, you're like, please. It's like your own child crying for the same freaking apple juice, or wants to eat a Pop-Tart, and you're like, te voy a meter en la cara. Cry, llora para que vea que te meto ahí.
Yeah, that's like, how you're gonna do.
Yeah, así como lo voy a hacer. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, please stop crying, please. But I know that she's a fantastic actress. I know that she can do it. It's just that it's not about her stepping away from Stranger Things, because she has. It's about stepping away from the same cues and the same stereotype of her, of the character that she's been playing in the past few films and movies. I mean, wow, I said the same thing. Wow.
Films and movies. I'm like, okay.
Duh. You dumbass. Yeah, film and TV shows. She's been playing the same character. Stranger Things? No. Not on Stranger Things. Stranger Things is actually a completely different character than what she plays. But but come on, man. Every single damn movie, she's crying. Every single other thing. Like, yo, I know that you're just a kid still, but come on, please.
Yeah. Okay. Another thing that I have to say, I think this is the last thing. Oh, nice. Qué bueno.
Are you a Kong fan or a Godzilla?
I am a Kong fan.
Honestly, I love Kong a lot because there is more to interact with, and I kind of can tell how he's feeling, and he's more with humanity than what Godzilla is. Godzilla is a fucking badass. Godzilla is Vegeta. King Kong is Goku. Goku is King Kong, literally, and Godzilla is Vegeta. Vegeta doesn't give a fuck. Like, Godzilla doesn't give a fuck. If I'm gonna defend what's mine, and I don't have to kill anybody if I don't have to, but if somebody's in my way, I stepped on you. What the fuck are you? Why were you there? Why were you there? I'm sorry. I'm just acting like Godzilla. You know what I mean? But yeah, you were saying, Maldito
no. Yeah, I mean, it didn't bother me. I think out of, compared to King of Monsters, the humans were a bit better in this one, because the humans in King of Monsters were so boring. Like, we saw King of Monsters on a flight, and when you're on a flight and you put a film, what you're hoping is to be entertained, and we were bored out of our minds. Like, it was crazy. But the last thing that I want to say is that even though there is a clear winner, as we were saying at the beginning, even though there is a clear winner in this film, I like the fact that in the end they ended up teaming up, and they also recognized that possibly the fight is over, or that they can work as a team again. So I enjoyed this film for what it was. The purpose of this film, and I knew this from the moment that I saw the trailer, was that we were going to see Godzilla and Kong fight. That's what we got. I wasn't expecting anything from the humans, because every single movie that I've seen from this MonsterVerse, the humans suck, including Kong Skull Island. Like, we were watching, I think it was the Cultura Secuencial's podcast, you remember? And they were saying, like, we love this film. And John and I personally, like, we don't like Kong Skull Island.
Yeah, I slept halfway. Yeah. I fell asleep halfway.
Yeah, and then we are the type of people that really like Godzilla 2014, but then there's, like, all of the people hate Godzilla that came, the movie that came out in 2014. So, I mean, I like this film for what it was. It had me cheering, and it had me rooting for a team. And that's something that I wasn't expecting. Like, I wasn't expecting to feel so pumped, be like, oh my God, yeah, let's do it. And my favorite fight was the first one in the ship. The first one in the ship. The city one was great, but the first one in the ship has this anticipation that it's like their first encounter, and you're just like, holy shit, what is going to come down to? So
Sparrow dice, ¿recuerdan lo que dijo el director en cuanto que no iba a acabar como Batman v Superman? Like, the story wasn't going to end like Batman v Superman. Mm-hmm. I mean, he says, well, I called this bullshit back then, and turned out I was right. El director estaba mintiendo para tratar de cogernos de pendejo.
Yeah, I think he was saying that there was going to be a clear winner, but he never said that after that they had to team up.
I mean, Godzilla won. Godzilla literally won. See. He crushed his chest.
Sorry to the man me. Sorry to the man me, pero.
And you know what's funny, because from what Godzilla did to Kong, when he scratched him in his chest, it actually gave, and maybe I'm wrong, guys, if you actually caught this, and maybe I'm wrong, but it actually pertained to a historic event that they were explaining in the movie, that Kong and Godzilla were like ancient enemies since long before. So who's to say that the scar that Kong already had in his chest when we saw Kong Skull Island wasn't made by Godzilla? Like, what if they have already faced before, like the ancient scriptures actually said, and Godzilla actually made him that scar? So he made him like more scars, like, gah, 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 gah. It's like, I beat you again.
Mm-hmm.
What? I beat you again. But yeah, that's pretty much how it looked like. Esta película tiene demasiados humanos y hay una mejor película. Yeah. Again, the side from Kong was the best side.
Oh yeah,
the little from girl, Godzilla, like, the little over girl there
was. I honestly think that if they would have focused and I think Angelo mentioned this, but if they would have focused the story on Gia and the scientists on that side, and then somehow try to incorporate Godzilla into it, and you can still have Apex, but I didn't feel the need for Millie Bobby Brown and the people from the other side. I think the film would have worked well with the president of Apex trying to create the Mechagodzilla, which, spoiler, he's in the film, and then have Kong's side of the story. And you can still unite them. So that's just my thing. I'm going to leave you guys with John. I will be right back.
Yes. And let me see the other comments. But the fact that Mechagodzilla was in this film, it was... Yeah, okay, what do you guys think about Mechagodzilla? Because I didn't hear anything about it. But I freaking love the idea that he was there. I just don't know how you guys feel about this portrayal or anything. I personally enjoyed it. The fact that, You know, he was overpowering, and it was true because he doesn't feel anything, but he could blast them with everything he had. But in the meantime, thank you, Martha. Thanks to Martha. Oh man. Yes. Ese tercer acto, lo último que esperaba era que dijera Martha. Yes. When he was stepping on Kong right there. Martha is your mama. Yeah. The Martha effect. Maldita sea. Guys, Spider Popo. You left and came back. Hey. Azuka. Tenía una pavera y mi familia me miraba como que, pero, ¿y este loco? I know, the Martha effect. Oh, man. Cuando les expliqué, se rieron también. Of course. It's like the same. I think it was a trope. I think it was purposely done so that it could simulate that part of Batman v Superman. It was crazy. Al final, Kong, verte a tu mundo. Al final, Kong se fue a tu mundo y Godzilla se quedó acá. Yeah, that thing was amazing. Like below the earth, there's another terrain like that. That was super cool in my opinion. And a Godzilla le faltó cagársele encima al mon. Kilotoma, making a human as good and important character in a Godzilla is a challenge. Yeah, it's been a challenge for the past 4 movies now that we have seen. So we've got the first Godzilla, the King of Monsters. Now we've got King Kong, and then now we got Godzilla versus Kong. So it's been a doozy of a challenge. Yes, for sure.
Well, yo iba a decir que I loved Sparrow Wolf's comment, the one where he's like, lo que le faltaba era cagarle encima, y es como que, loco, Godzilla, like, he hit hard, man. Godzilla was pissed off at Kong, and I was just like, I remember seeing the city fight, and I told myself, I was like, there's no way Kong is gonna win this one.
Yeah, it's like, no way. God, no, it's like no too way. Much. And and there was a clear advantage in the waters. Like Godzilla did have a clear advantage in the sea, but then when it was in the buildings, oh my god.
Ay, saludos a Spider Popo, está por ahí, ¿verdad?
Yes. Pero todo fue como mad respect porque no le dio el finishing.
That's what I liked about it. Yeah.
It's like I truly believe that how the story portrayed it was that they have fought before. It is not the first time that they have fought that we've seen from the lore that it was shown in the movie. It looked like they have fought before, or the ancestors have been fighting the same species, but I doubt it. I think it's Godzilla has fought him before, and he just went to the island for some reason. Mm-hmm. And that's why I say, like, the first scar that we see in Skull Island that Kong has in his chest, I believe it was made by Godzilla, and in this movie it was shown true to that happen. So because he went and did the same thing, it's like, I'm gonna keep marking you every time we fight, so shut the heck up, get back to your island. That's what pretty much, like, Godzilla said. Mad respect, but that's it is. El trono, lo que powered up el hacha mágica es esa de mierda, era un jeroglífico de Godzilla. It's like it was pretty much the power sword of Godzilla.
Which comment are you in? Okay,
I
have a comment about the Mechagodzilla, but I'm waiting for Sparrow Wolf's comment.
Y el skull del throne room no era un skull de Godzilla ni de Mono. Entonces, they probably had teamed up before.
Yeah,
they fought before, or they teamed up before, so this has been a thing. Like, it has been a thing for ages. Okay, so Kilosama says, maybe Mechagodzilla going to give a more major role to humans.
But Mechagodzilla was destroyed by the end of this film, right?
No, like Mechagodzilla was probably.
But it can be created again. Yeah.
That's what No. But I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Kilotoma. What it is probably saying is that Mechagodzilla was giving the humans a more important role. Because the humans were the ones that actually built it.
Yeah.
But this is just like S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, but for
this
me,
is
in
just
that
like
case,
Shield from Marvel. Like
I
Shield
did.
was trying to use the Tesseract's power to defend
Mm-hmm.
themselves from things that come from space, and I think they did the same things. They tried to create Mechagodzilla to defend themselves from him and more stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but in that case, I didn't have a problem with the president of Apex or the guy who was controlling the Mechagodzilla. My problem was with Millie Bobby Brown's character, the guys who went to investigate. I feel like if they would have made the connection, because now that the more that I think about it, it doesn't make sense because the daughter was sent to work with the Kong team. ¿Tú me entiendes? Yeah. So what if somebody from Kong's team was the one who discovered what they were doing with Godzilla and all that stuff? So that's like my main problem. I didn't mind the Kong people, Kong's team. It was just the Millie Bobby Brown and these characters, like they were so pointless and so unneeded in this film and even the guy's daughter was like, she was a bitch, and I was like, she needs to die. And when she died, I clapped. Sorry.
You know how pointless I believe these characters were? These characters were so pointless that the only way that Mechagodzilla was defeated was because this kid threw water in the controls.
No, the whiskey.
The whiskey in the control. It's liquid. It doesn't matter. It was thrown. Like, are you serious? That's the only gripe that I had with him. It was like, are you telling me that Godzilla and King Kong, Godzilla and Kong didn't really defeat Mechagodzilla? It was a kid that short-circuited the Mechagodzilla.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just took advantage. No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. It's like, what? No. Anyway, it says here, Mechagodzilla se veía tecato, casi como un T-800 de Terminator, versión Godzilla. Solo me gustaron las animaciones, los propulsores y la cola, el puño giratorio del invador, etc. Pero como se vio, lo encontré meh. Okay, Sparrow. So you're trying to tell me that you loved the propulsor, the tail, the punch, del invader, etc. Pero como se vio, okay. So you didn't like everything in the middle to the neck.
Okay, I wanted to say, because Sparrow Wolf says that he looked like a T-800 from Terminator. I was telling John that he looked like what the Power Rangers should have in the reboot, in the film.
In the reboot.
The Krispy Kreme Rangers, I call it.
Yes.
Saludos para
Masca. Godzilla 2021. Claro, lo dejó tirado, pero en el piso, como estaba humillado.
Sí. Bendito y Kong.
He was dead. He was dead.
Pero,
if it wasn't for the pulse and the bomb thing,
you see así.
That Kong is gone. Yeah.
Sí.
Te di una pela, te gané. Yeah. Así está. I think it was ancestors. That could have been, the thing. See you later, guys. Awesome show. Night, everyone.
Bye,
Good night. Take care. Thank you for being here. Yep. And entonces, porque su papá muere en la película anterior por defender a Godzilla.
Espérate, es que mira, un saludito a Tech Play, a Señoré, que nos tiraron un raid ahora mismo.
Oh my gosh.
Muchas gracias, thank you, welcome.
Hey.
Estamos aquí hablando de Godzilla vs. Kong.
And we gotta follow Terry Vasut.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh, Terry Vasut just followed us. I didn't see that. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're talking a little bit about Godzilla vs. Kong as our second spotlight of the week. Así que, if you guys have seen the film, si han visto la película, pueden unirse al chat. Estamos aquí hablando del Mechagodzilla, del diseño, de los humanos, qué nos gustó, qué no nos gustó. So, thank you so much for the raid y bienvenido.
Yeah. So, Angela said, yo hubiera sacado a la hija y le hubiera dado importancia a Cerisa.
Es que that's the thing. Yeah. You did not need those three characters.
You didn't need them at all, man.
déjalo que él sea el que infiltra la información de Godzilla y todo ese revolú, qué sé yo.
You really didn't need those three characters on the side of Godzilla. Like, they were like, nah.
I agree.
Did you realize something?
What?
This movie was mainly portrayed to be filmed in Hong Kong. And literally the only Asian character was the guy that was controlling the Mechagodzilla.
Oye, ¿verdad? Wow.
Could you believe that? When in the other films, there were like 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm. You are right.
Oh my God.
You are right.
I just realized that. Only one Asian person. Oh my God. I just realized that. Wow.
Well, he had an epiphany. Porque su papá muere en la película anterior. Sí, por defender a Godzilla. Yes.
That's right. That's why that's why, like, when I read this while you were talking, I read this, I was like, wait, there was another comment here. And I'm like, oh my God, it's real.
Sí.
So eso creó una mejor historia de venganza contra Godzilla. Yes. And they
Yeah. Y la cagaron.
Wow.
No la cagaron. Es que, it's like, you know what's the thing? I just think that the focus of this film was what I've been talking about. They just wanted to showcase, saludos, señores. Gracias por estar por aquí. Y sí, lo que dice Sparrowwolf es que nosotros usamos StreamYards los miércoles cuando hacemos el talk show y no tenemos las notificaciones, pero estamos aiming to be on OBS para que lleguen todos los follows, los rates y todo ese revolú y to, give credit to everybody who comes
of course
over to the Legacy universe. So
and also where was I lost it.
Espérate, déjame seguir con los comentarios. Okay.
A kid destroyed Mechagodzilla, biggest troll of Godzilla franchise. Thank you. No, not Technic. Kilotama.
There you go. Mira, when people ask you, what is Godzilla versus Kong about? There you go. Again, this is the biggest troll.
Godzilla. The biggest troll.
The biggest troll.
That's like, are you serious?
It's like, mira, y tú sabes que in that scene was so stupid because I was thinking, they're gonna do something complex. He's gonna find and he's just like, let me take the whiskey and just, espérate. Yeah. And I was like, my guy. Come on. What's up?
If anything, the controllers should have completely, if they shut down, they have completely eliminated any way for you to destroy Mechagodzilla, and the only way to do it is to actually battle him and destroy the fuck out of him. Yeah. So, gracias por el raid. Ya tú sabes. Es que en este setup no tienen las aletas. Yeah, that's why we're trying
siempre es como que yo le digo stage manager de Legacy cuando estaban ahí. Disculpe.
El papá de quién murió in the last movie.
Sí, Angelo se lo puso aquí. Míralo.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, Ren Shirasawa es el hijo de Ishiro and King of Monsters Metaverse. So, it's the guy that goes.
So boring that I forgot.
Yeah. Oh man, it's the guy that actually goes into the radioactive part of the Earth for Godzilla to be regenerating. And I think he activates a pulse and does something on it.
Yeah. Entonces, mira.
Yeah.
Porque hay que analizar esta película, inclusive los actores. Yo fui a ver la pelea, la vi y se vio brutal. Para esta película solo necesitas 3 cosas: snacks, Coca-Cola y dónde ver la película. Let them fight. That's what I was saying.
That's why we super enjoyed this movie.
I enjoyed the fight sequences porque I had expectations about what I had seen previously on the Godzilla Monsterverse or whatever. So my expectation for this film was to see the fight between Godzilla versus Kong. They gave us that. It was spectacular. And I was like, you know what? The script sucks. The humans suck, except for Kong's team, pero whatever. Like, yo me disfruté demasiado. I enjoyed way too much.
I enjoyed it.
Every time they were fighting. I was
really
just like,
want to watch it again. But every time I see the other three chiflados come in, I was like, fast forward.
You can fast forward. Yeah. Somebody should do like a compilation of this film, but only with the fight scenes, and then that's gonna be Godzilla versus Kong, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
And they say, Katama says, they make $1 billion mecha and liquid cannon one shot. Yes.
Keely's having
Hashtag one shot.
Mm-hmm.
One shot him. Shirasawa needs to appear in every kaiju movie just so he can say, let them fight. Yes. And then casi pensaría que eres Team Kong con ese pensamiento tan pre-evolutivo. Pero sé que eres
los Barrow.
Oh my God. Yes. So right there. But anyway, guys, we're going to end this topic here of Godzilla. We got the very, very last topic of the night, and that's where we're going to leave it. We're going to hit, oh my God, 3 hours. We always for 2 hours, and we end up at 3.
No, John was like, I'm very tired today. Let's reach for 2 hours. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes because porque nos desviamos por el shark story, and then we got into the whole
all the fights are in the water.
That's true. Con amor. No, está bien.
We got it. Don't you worry.
We love hanging out with you guys. So ya tú sabes cómo.
Okay. So human.
Where's the lie though? Where's the lie though,
man? Yeah. Anyway, we're going to jump into the last one, and this is something that we already talked about.
Un poquito. Yeah.
We're just going to dive into the last thing that we got to talk about, and it is Pound. Not again a critic, but more so here it is. Review of episode 3 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Last episode that we had aired. I mean, now we have it.
Oh, where's the money?
Sorry.
Where's the money?
Anyway, the last episode that aired this Friday of the Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This one pretty much started off with Bucky and Sam trying to head off and go to get Zemo. Right there on Madripoor. Yeah. Well, actually, they went to Germany.
They go to Germany to get Zemo out, and then they go to Madripoor. Sorry.
Yes. So that is pretty much what this episode entails. At the beginning of the episode, we see Sam and Bucky discussing the way to try and pull out Zemo from a German prison. And it is the most funniest thing that I've seen in a while. It literally was. It started off as a hypothesis from Bucky. And at the end of the hypothesis that Bucky is explaining, you see Zemo come up from the garage of the car lot. And I'm like, oh my God. So after then, we get the dynamic of Sam and Bucky having this problem with getting Zemo out and breaking him out of jail, which of course Sam had nothing to do with it. And after that, the episode turns you into the trajectory for trying to figure out who created the serum and who is, distributing this serum of the super soldier. When they go to Madripoor, they have to meet. I forgot the what's the name of this freaking guy
Sharon?
That nobody has known. No, there's a name. There's a name for the entire villain of the film, of the thing.
Zemo?
Man.
Super soldier?
No.
I don't know who you're trying to talk about.
The pusher something. The
power broker.
The power broker. The pusher something.
That's the pusher something.
The power broker. The power broker. So the power broker is actually there. They're trying to find the power broker because the power broker apparently has all the power and all the conveniences to actually be publishing this. But anyway,
I have a question for you about that, pero cuando termine.
Yes, but in other words, the episode continues throughout the trajectory of trying to get the knowledge and the information. Once they're in Madripoor, we see version number 2 of Cyberpunk 7077.
I was gonna say, guys, if you're looking for the live action of Cyberpunk 2077, look no further, because we got it in episode 3 of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I was telling John that it felt like somebody did a cheat code and then they put Bucky and Sam and Zemo into the mix.
That would be so cool.
Somebody has to do that now.
That would be a start off redemption for CD Projekt Red. If they add that. Yes. And then we saw the cheaper version, or probably a better version, of the Lex Luthor of the Snyder Cut.
I told John, I was like, why is this Jesse Eisenberg?
Why is this guy? Let me make you a counter offer.
And I made more because I'm greedy as fuck. And you're like, okay, cool, whatever.
But yeah, as we meet the scientists and the dealers that actually try and give information to Zemo, which Zemo is actually a very cool character that I'm seeing and how he's portrayed himself.
I really like him.
And by the way, for those who don't know, he's actually Spaniard. Él es español, de
España. De España. I saw him talking Spanish and I was like, oh. Pero he talks English, Spanish, I think German.
He has to, because that's the role, buddy. Yeah.
Dios mío, German, French. I think he has like an arsenal of languages that he speaks, and I'm just like, wow, Babo.
Yes, man. Yeah.
Good on you.
But after this, the scene where Andres was saying, we see them go into the party, and then we see Zemo like
en la discoteca, en el perreo. Yep.
El perreo. So after this, we meet the scientist that actually creates the serum, so on and so forth. I don't want to tell you guys anything else, but we meet an old character from Civil War, from Winter Soldier, which is the niece of Peggy Carter. Sharon Carter, which is one of the characters that I really enjoyed watching coming back to this season. Into the show. But anyway, overall thoughts of this is I continue enjoying this show. You know, it is something that I see other people, and as I was explaining on my rant and all that kind of stuff, I don't want to jump it back into the queer thing and stuff like that. That's all in the back. What I want to say is that I am watching this show for what it is. A joyride of superheroes that actually have some attachment to our reality and are more grounded into the situations that they deal with in this show. I know some people have problems with, now they jump back into putting Sam into the back of the seat character, where it's a trope and a stereotype of Black African Americans. Like, okay. Stop. Please. For me, this actually makes the characters more interesting and more sympathetic, into us feeling more attached to them. And their trajectory to continue on in this life, and actually making us feel that we know what they're going through. In a sense, we know how it's been, and I know that these characters can be explored more in depth. But for that, we need more money. We need more episodes, and no COVID.
Yep.
and more things to actually help us go into more details for the characters. But again, if some people haven't seen it, like, veterans can really assimilate with both the characters. PTSD can be simulated to Bucky, financial situations and all of that, blip. There's situations that this show is actually coming up with that I feel very attached to both of the characters. And even I just enjoy their banter, their bromance, their chemistry is very enjoyable, super fantastic, and they're always fighting at the same time. So it's like that is what I live for watching this show. It is so much fun. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
I like this episode. I think it's we're still in the path to figure out what's going to be the main plot for this show. I'm kind of worried because I think this is our third episode, and I think there's only 3 episodes left. So I'm really hoping that episode 4 is the climax of this season, so that episodes 5 and 6 can start wrapping up the show brilliantly, unless there is a season 2 that we don't know about. Because I find myself enjoying the show, but I'm thinking, wow, there's only like 3 episodes left. How are they going to start incorporating everything that's going to start happening? Because something that is a major spoiler, but I was really excited, was what happens in the end, that somebody from Wakanda visits Bucky. And we were watching Black Panther on Sunday, and I really love Black Panther. I really love Black Panther, and if we're honest, I think it was really hard to rewatch this film because Chadwick Boseman is no longer with us.
Yo, I had my eyes.
It was a hard watch. Yeah, it was a hard watch, and I remember looking at John saying, like, I don't know how they're gonna make the sequel without Michael B. Jordan. And I think you told me this as well. We both think that Michael B. Jordan, a Killmonger, should take over the whole Black Panther thing situation, but it's still my favorite MCU film because it's so different, it's so out there, and it was a very bold choice for Marvel to bring this film into the universe at the time that it came out. So I'm really excited that somebody from Wakanda was visiting Bucky at the end, because they found out that they were collaborating with Zemo, and they want revenge against Zemo. Because if you guys saw Civil War, Zemo was the person that actually caused T'Challa's father's death in this film.
But
so that then, has me.
I'm sorry, but even then,
no.
T'Challa actually came to peace with that, but put him in prison.
Yeah, but the Wakanda people are Wakanda people are and we have to see where they are at this point, because it opens the door to see if they're going to acknowledge what happened to T'Challa in the show, because maybe that's where they are taking the liberty to go and visit Bucky. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And address, like, why are you working with Zemo? This happened, and now possibly this other thing happened to T'Challa, and now we have no king. That's what my mind is going towards. But as I said, there's only 3 episodes left, so I really don't know what to expect now that they have incorporated. Yeah,
goosebumps.
Yeah. Now that they have incorporated the people of Wakanda into it. And I have a question for you. They're looking for this power broker. I don't trust Sharon Carter. I think that Sharon Carter has gone to the dark side after everything that happened in Civil War, after everything went through with Sin.
Why not? Yeah.
And I was reading a lot of, like, not theories, but like a lot of articles, and I was rereading.
She is the power broker?
What if she is the power broker? No.
What?
I was reading. No, yeah, but I was rereading, like, the episode and articles and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, what if she is the power broker that they are looking for? And I think that would be like an awesome twist that ties in very perfectly to all of the events that happened, not only in Winter Soldier and in Civil War. So those are my questions. I'm just worried that we only have 3 episodes left. I'm hoping that episode 4 is the climax of the climax, so that 5 and 6 can start ending the show in a good way. Mm-hmm. And then seeing if the show is going to be open for a second season, or if it's going to end here and we're possibly going to get a film that ties in with it, or something else. So those are my thoughts and my feelings with episode 3 of the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
That's actually not a bad theory, because you can tie it back into, that relationship right there that's been happening in between,
also
the former SHIELD agents and all that. Uh-huh.
I have to say, don't forget about John Walker, because they did something really smart in this episode, that they were focusing on something else, and I think they're trying to make you forget. And I know it has been very hard for a lot of people to accept John Walker as the new Captain America, but I think there has to be something else there. And the question is Sam now going to retake the shield and become the new Captain America for Isaiah, that was something that I think Ozzy or B. Paulette said last week, or Metaverse. I'm not sure. But if that's the thing that's going to happen, or are they going to twist it and have Bucky become Captain America?
Yeah.
Because there is a scene, the Russo brothers actually filmed 2 scenes in Endgame. There was one where Steve handed Bucky the shield, and then there was another one where Steve handed Sam the shield, and they went with that one. So I think we just have to see how the wheels are turning and what might happen in the last 3 episodes. And I'm done. I have a lot of thoughts about the show. So
funny thing, real quick, the women that appears at the end from Wakanda is the same bodyguard that appears in Civil War.
Yes.
And stops like right there in front of where Black Widow is standing in front of the limo of T'Challa's limo, and the woman comes up and he says, "If you do not move, I'll make you." And it's like, oh shit! And T'Challa's like, "As much fun as I would like, as much fun as that would be." Like,
no. Mano, it sucks that he passed away. De verdad que rewatching that movie now, it really fucking sucks.
It is. De hecho, buena oportunidad para evaluar a los críticos y influencers que se siguen por X
no, pero es que él dijo aquí, espérate. Diantre, es que él escribió antes de eso. He said, para esta película no hay que pensar about Godzilla vs. Kong. Para esta película no hay que pensar, no seas del team influencer charro que por dar una buena impresión de crítico, que va y critica esta película como si fuera un Oscar nominee. Las movies son para entretenerse y esta película es puro entretenimiento. Then this comment comes, and then Sparrow said, Team Influ, ¿qué? No, chico, que ya empecé a estornudar. Tú sabes que esa palabra me activa el rash y me da alergia. Y Metaverse dice, by the way, para ser un buen crítico de cine hay que empezar por ser objetivo y luego analizar cada cosa como individual, dígase por lo que es. Spider-Popo's laughing. I guess the cyberpunk thing.
Aquí hablo de cyberpunk thing. It's a superpowered lethal weapon.
Yeah.
Superpowered lethal weapon, exacto.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Love that. Es un programa de espías, añadir múltiples plots y enredos. Está en el core de este tipo de show. Yeah.
Yes. I was clicking it.
You do it. I really don't have nothing against the actor of Captain America, but I just can't seriously. The actor just looks like a dollar store wannabe. No offense. Yeah, I mean, the thing about that is that's the point, I guess. But Thunderbolt is the power broker. Whoa, Thunderbolt is the power broker. Maybe. I need to look for Thunderbolt. I forgot who Thunderbolt is. But yeah. Oh my God.
I think we're done here. But what a great show, guys. We had something planned and you guys came in and took over. It was awesome. We had an awesome time talking about stories, talking about us getting hurt at water parks, having the debate, due to John's rant.
Stories.
Now ending with the review of episode 3 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Do you have anything else to add? Or
no, honestly, no. We could just go through the endings and start.
So yeah, we're gonna start wrapping up the show. We're almost hitting the 3-hour mark, like always. But if you guys want to see our review of episode 4 of the Falcon, reaction of the episode 4 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, friendly reminder that every Friday we are live on Puerto Rico Comic Con's show, Reload. We do that. It's a new show that we do in Spanish, and we talk about or give out our first reactions to The Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Friday, and then on Wednesday we come here and we just talk about the episode a lot. So you can check it out there on Friday. If not, we're coming back on Wednesday.
I thought he was the one that turned out to be the Red Hulk, right? Is he the one that turns being the Red Hulk? I think he was the one that turns out and is the Red Hulk. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah.
Hay que ver. Sí, dice Metaverse. He says yes.
Yep, I knew it.
So, yeah, guys, that's going to be all for today. Thank you for sticking around. We had a lot of people today. Thanks for always joining us and for joining our universe. We are so grateful to everybody who has joined us this week. We've reached 100 followers here on Twitch, and we keep growing on YouTube and all of our social media. So we are so grateful for everybody who supports us and supports the Legacy universe. Remember that you guys are our legacy. Don't forget that you can follow us on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter under the Legacy universe. And if you are interested, we also have a Discord where you can join. We post videos there, memes, and we always let you guys know any changes in the schedule in there and when we are actually live. Also, if you would like to see our Spanish news show, you can tune into Reload every Friday at 7 p.m. via the Puerto Rico Comic Con's official Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We are live through those 3 channels right there, and we give out kind of the same dynamic that we do here, but we do it in Spanish, and we do it for an hour.
Shorter, like 2 hours shorter.
Also, friendly reminder that we have the game to play that was redeemed by B. Paulette, Remnant from the Ashes, which we played it yesterday here on Twitch, and it was crazy. So next time, we're going to see if next week we can also add another session, see how much we can move forward. And then after that, we're going to have it as the spotlight of the week on this show, on TLU. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Are we going to have it next week?
Possibly. We have to play it a little bit more.
Yeah. So we might be having it for next week. So when we create the schedule on Sunday, we will definitely let you guys know. Yeah, we can't wait for Remnant. Yes.
Well, you know
it. So when I just enjoyed the game. Anyway, but when we make the schedule on Sunday, we'll probably let you guys know if on Wednesday we're going to be talking about the Remnant. Discussion, talking about the game and how it is and how much we enjoyed it.
Also, guys, talking about schedule, don't forget that our schedule is posted on all of our social media. So Monday we finished Ratchet and Clank, and we gave out Spider Popo and Joncito Bonito the Funko Pops. They were the winners of the subscriber giveaway. Yesterday we played Remnant from the Ashes for 3 hours, and it was crazy. Today we had TLU. Let's talk about it. And then tomorrow we are going to be here. We're going to go live anytime between 7 to 7:30 to play Cuphead. We usually play Cuphead on Sundays, but last Sunday I was not feeling well. So we are doing a session for you guys on Thursday. And then on Saturday, we will be back here on Twitch anytime between 9 to 9:30 to play a game that will be announced soon. We're still deciding which game we are going to play. And don't forget that if you are interested in getting Legacy Universe merchandise, you can visit our store under teespring.com/stores/the-legacy-universe. The link is right there.
You really don't have to say all that.
I feel like I really do. Do not sweat it. So right now we have Legacy Masters merchandise. We have the Legacy Masters t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and we have a mug. And today we announced that we're going to have this design made by Saturn_strawberry. So thank you to her. This is going to be the new t-shirt that is going to be on the store. This represents perfectly the horror editions that we do in the Legacy universe with John playing. That's how he gets scared. So that's going to be on the store soon.
Let me answer Kilatoma here. So Kilatoma, yes, you can. But the way that we have a system is because if a bunch of games we recommended, then we wouldn't be able to play them all. But so what we have is below the chat of Twitch, we have a point system. So you go in there and you can redeem, if you have enough points, you can actually redeem those points and suggest a game for us to play. We actually let you know when the stream is going to be after you redeem the points, not instantly, but we're going to figure out the schedule, but we play the game for sure if the points are redeemed. Once the points are redeemed, I think there's points for playing the game and points for reviewing the game, right?
I think it's just reviewing, but we can play it also on Twitch.
Essentially, yes. If we're reviewing the game, we have to play it, but we do play it on Twitch for that same purpose. So that's how Remnant got to be played, and also it's going to be talked about. So if you look below the chat, you should find a helmet of an astronaut. Right there, you can actually redeem points to for us to play the games or review them. So again, if you say a game, we have to play the game. We'll play it on Twitch so that you guys can observe. We'll keep playing offline, and then we will actually speak of the game live.
Yeah, and also I want to say, I want to say to Kilitoma, you can also propose a TV show or a movie, so we can watch it and then review it and have it as the spotlight of the week. We had Aldros who proposed Demon Slayer. We had Joncito Bonito who proposed Attack on Titans. We watch it for 2 weeks and then now Boruto. We watch it and then after 2 weeks we have it as the spotlight of the week and give you a shout out. So I will take a good game. Trust me. Okay, we trust you. We trust you.
All right, guys. So
wait, the last thing is don't forget that we have the subscriber giveaway. If you guys are interested in winning a copy of MLB The Show 2021 for PS4, PS5, or Xbox, don't forget that you can enter our subscriber giveaway only if you're subscribed to this channel here on Twitch. And then the second is you redeem 5,000 legacy points and you have 1 entry. So far, we have 3 people. We have Spider Popo, B Paulette, 4, Shock Topper, and we have the Sparrow Wolf who redeemed his points today. And I think that's going to be all, guys.
Yep.
I'm so excited. I love this picture. That's going to be all.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much. Don't go away. Right now, I'm going to send it right to Nivel Escondido. All you got to do, guys, just say hi. If you stick around for a little bit, if you want to, if you like their content, they're really good. They're a Spanish channel, and they also are bilingual, mainly focused on Spanish. But if you want to say hi, go say hi to them. Just trust me, great content. Lastly, for a movie or a show, does blood is bad?
Is blood bad?
No.
We'll push through. We'll push through. I think you mean gore. Do you mean gore? If it's gory, it's bad. I mean, at this point. Sí, mira. Well, if you guys want to hear, when you go to Nivel Escondido, type this command, and you will hear John saying, "Turutini."
I want to do that right now.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Thank you so much, guys. We're gonna send you right now. And the rate is going to be sent in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.